Yeah.
Declaration night, just what is happening right now. Congratulations, you found yourself. Been preaching too many times to a hysterical night, so why don't you fucking behave yourself? We're going there without despair. So you save yourself. It always depends who will deliver. Have you ever known such a beautiful man that gives you shelter? I'm waiting for something to show. I'm not as well. Just drag me down so low. I'm down to drain and I got nothing to fear. With a polluted mind, I had my share of losing. Don't you ever cross that line. You save yourself. It always depends who will deliver. Have you ever known such a beautiful man that gives you shelter? Break the record in a second. Cherish your mental weapon. What you say? Watch your progress from an aspect that's stabbing the drama inside. I'm waiting for something to show. I'm not as well. Just drag me down so low. I'm aiming for something to show. My punishment for being down so low. I can't believe how he used to be. Selfish lies were abusing me. Self-pity and determined to grow. Manipulation of a merciful soul. I'm waiting for something to show. I'm not as well. Just drag me down so low. I'm aiming for something to show. My punishment for being down so low.
Jorrun. Today I finally managed to drag my husband into another one of my streams, so
This is probably a mistake. I don't know why I agreed to this.
'cause you love me.
God help me.
So we got Sprinkle Cake, Duchess, Noxious Butt Spray, Cornville Foreskin, Honest, Jason S, McNuggets, Guru, Rachel D, Kelp Pill, Gorilla Spawn. We were laughing. We were laughing at Run, Mr. Cyber Squeak Run. Some jealous basement dweller, Robert Osland, Anderson Birdbath, which is you and which is the Mister. The Mister's on the left. The Mister's a cat boy. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Kitty Velociraptor, Jay Robertson, Father Tron, Teen Trunks. Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Totally not me.
Javon, Jinx. Hi, Jinx. Brandeezy for Sheezy, here to party. Oh, excuse me. Sloth Cat, Brianna, Danny Banani. Where is the pee pants? He's actually under my husband's desk right now.
Hello, Mr. Boobin.
All right, so why don't you tell me what you know about Joran from my like ramblings and listening to all this stuff? Like, what do you know about Joran?
I don't even know where to begin. Like, I know he's a piece of shit.
Yes.
I know he's bald.
Yes.
I know, why the fuck do I wear these sunglasses? Everyone knows blue eyes are my charm, or whatever it is.
You were so close. It's my blue eyes are my superpower.
Yes, that one.
Which you'll see. You'll see. Does he know about his bomb-ass fried rice? No. Yeah, Sprinkle Cake, I know. It's
I'm working on tuning my microphone. It's because my microphone is very sensitive, and Cyber Squeaks is not.
Don't yell at me. I'm sensitive. God. So yeah. So you kind of got a little bit of it. He's just like a big old cringe lord, right? So I think what the first thing I'll show you is, hold on, let me open up my playlist because I made a whole ass playlist to show you for this. Because
That helped me. I'm scared.
Chat help. There's 14 whole videos in it. So I think a good kind of waypoint to start off with is, I'm not going to be playing, if you look at this video, it's like an hour long. I'm not going to play the hour long video.
Good, because I would walk out.
No. It's the first 2 minutes are really poignant at describing like what he did and why he's kind of ostracized in the community. So let's move this out of the way. Let's capture my window so chat knows what's going on. Shitty cook, shitty person, no canine teeth, all about the woman. That's Jordan in a share. So I think this video has a very good opening as to what the fuck is up with Joran. Let me resize this real quick. And again, we're not watching the whole thing, but let's go.
Hey everyone, this video is an interview I had with
Can you hear it?
I can.
Okay.
a YouTuber that was recently exposed engaging in predatory behavior towards women and children that goes by the name of Jorrun Comedy.
Genie fucker. How could I forget?
Yeah, you forgot about the video's called Genie Gate.
No. How? Well, I have to go, excuse me, chat. I have to go conduct a ritual to summon Will Smith.
That's hot.
I'm going to give a very brief summary of the situation to the best of my understanding. Sometime just prior to the 4th of July weekend, comments from a user named Mac and
So it says, warning, I respect the women in this community, but there's someone here who doesn't. He's using his channel to try to hook up with women, many of whom are damaged due to jack-offs like him. Is Ruben doing things?
Ruben is in a box.
Oh, okay. Beware of his harmless flirting. He is using the TCAP community to prey upon women. He views them as slaves to his master. He has no respect for privacy, and he will drop your real name. Which he did that to my mom a lot, actually.
Oh.
Like, her first name isn't, like, a secret, but he would be like, oh, my precious Kelly, yeah, like, all the fucking time.
Yike.
He has no respect for your privacy. He'll drop your real name. Keep yourself safe and don't open up to this predator. We have 3 wishes. Respect us, don't flirt with us, don't be a creep. This is not a joke.
began appearing on TCAP community members' videos and live streams. The comments appeared to be a warning that someone in the community was engaging in inappropriate and predatory behavior towards women. People in the community began talking. No one had been specifically named in these warning comments, but there seemed to be a general consensus among community members.
Look, it's the video with this.
It's fucking.
That's in the playlist, by the way.
I don't know. I have seen, like, I have walked through and seen so many different parts of this fucking video that, like, I don't know. I get the worst fucking Max Headroom TV hijack vibes from it. Does anyone else get what I mean when I say that, like, the vibes I get
Hold
from
on.
this
I'll find that.
are the Max Headroom TV hijack.
Hold on. This is what my husband's talking about. Okay. Hi, Wes, don't they? I can see it.
This is just Joran in the 90s, or sorry, the 80s. This is Joran in 1987.
I mean, Jorrun is he's 50 years old, so.
This is Joran in 1987.
Wait, can you say his name again?
Joran?
Jorrun?
Joran?
No, it's just funny. Everybody says it different. So yeah, this is Jorrun. Please tell me that one Jorrun song someone made where there's one part, it's like an edit from the mask. Look on, Wes's channel, The Most Worst. You'll find it there. Alright, let's get back to this.
That the comments must have been referring to Jorrun. On July 4th, Mac and Cheese released a video that confirmed everyone's suspicions.
I've seen the mac and cheese video. This is like a screenshot from it, basically. Like, it was just like the catfish.
Got it.
And you'll see.
The video contains screenshots from a conversation that took place between a catfish and Jorrun, along with various social media interactions of his. The video was reported and removed so quickly that many people didn't even have a chance to see it in.
Hey, do you know what this is? Like his face, by the way? Do you know what that is?
Unfortunately,
What is that?
I'm not. No.
in its entirety. Jorrun adamantly denied any wrongdoing and claimed that
Did anything take place like with any other girl in the community? I'm asking because I'm wondering what made this person try the catfishing to expose you in the first place. Is it possible someone got uncomfortable and told someone else, so they decided to expose you? It could just be a jealous troll, but it's odd they're targeting only you. What is your theory on why they're targeting you? I really don't think so. When I flirt, I pay actual attention to the response. I'm not interested in making people uncomfortable or any.
I pay actual attention. To the
Attention!
response.
Attention! I'm not interested in making people uncomfortable or anyone unwilling. That's not me. I don't think it's just me. I think the same person has gone after blank and now blank. I think they are jealous. My channel is growing. I have amazing friends. I get to work with the biggest names in the community. I am respected and well liked. The worst thing for a troll is who is an incel and dwells in the basement. I have beautiful and sexy women who enjoy flirting with me openly. Yeah! And they are open about saying how funny I am. I have seen men get angry over much, much less and feel they need to take me down a peg. They've asked ravioli and clover, and I dyed it by myself. Hello, hello, hello.
This was all just the work of a troll that catfished him, who was now exposing private sexual conversations he had with another consenting adult. It wasn't long before a Google Drive link began circulating that contains all of the screenshots that
I
were
have
in the
all this
video,
stuff, by the way.
along with other evidence that contradict.
Not even surprised.
Would you, I mean, obviously I can't show it on stream, but would you be willing to look at when he wrote on his dick with a Bic pen?
No!
No?
No, I don't want to see someone's botched attempt at a prison tattoo.
No, it's funny, though, because it's
No!
a Bic pen.
No!
Jorran's claim of no wrongdoing. It turns out that Mac and Cheese wasn't a troll. They were a whistleblower. Several people came forward.
So he commented this on somebody's video, by the way.
Classy.
And it was just like a vlog. Like it wasn't even like somebody trying to be sexy, which I mean to begin with, like even if they were, that's still fucking weird to comment that. But yeah, no.
Real classy.
And shared uncomfortable experiences and unwanted advances from Jorrun. There is also evidence that he has an
So he would go on DeviantArt all the fucking time and, you know, try to do genie roleplay with people, which who is the primary demographic on DeviantArt?
I can tell you because I was one of them, and it is depressed teenagers.
Yeah, he's 50, by the way. So huh?
extreme fetish for genies and harem girls. And while under normal circumstances, his personal fetishes would not be an issue or
Jasmine,
even
the
anyone's business,
genie!
this particular fetish revealed some glaring red flags. Jorrun had previously enlisted a
That
female
last
community.
thing that was like, of my very own genie girl gives me vibes of the God, I wish that were me. DeviantArt post.
Oh
You know
my,
what-
yes.
Okay.
So yeah, Genie I drew for the sketch at Jordan's request before I was aware of the situation. So he asked somebody to draw a genie for him. It was funny because she drew the genie, you know, free of charge and whatever. And I don't. Do you know who Tiffany is? She's the one who plays Debbie in the Lauren Catfish.
You just said two names that I have no idea who the fuck.
Winnie's sister.
Winnie has a sister.
Okay. Anyways, she was often portrayed as looking like a Barbie doll, right? And so Tiffany was in a sketch that Jordan wrote about a genie, and it was really sexualized and really the narrator has sex with the genie. And so Mini Syllables drew, you know, a genie that looked like a Barbie doll, you know, blonde hair, like fair skin, stuff like that. Homeboy had the nerve, after asking somebody to do free art, was like, no, that's not right at all. I need you to redraw it. And that's what this one is.
And Clover, don't look around the internet. You will find far worse things.
He never specified what he wanted the genie to look like. I just remember in a stream that Mini Syllables was in after all this, she mentioned how she drew it looking like a Barbie doll, and then he was like, no, she needs to have dark hair and dark skin.
Member to play a role as a genie in what he called a comedic sketch. As it turned out, the role was extremely sexual in nature, and he had conned her into unwittingly role-playing a sexual fantasy for him. This wasn't an isolated incident. Other women in the community were used.
I just want you to read that comment.
Nachos.
Nachos. That art at the bottom, right? Oh, it's a if you look in the description, it's from a pic crew generator. I didn't commission anybody to draw it. I just went on one of those little character generators and made representations of my husband and I.
Used and objectified in similar ways. Screenshots show several instances.
It's not your soul that women want in their asses. And then, you know, Mike Pence is just I only give my heart and soul to blank in the ass. He's just weird. He's just creepy. I feel like anybody else that would be funny, but
I hate it. And Mangoes. Yes, I like it too. And I requested that anytime I'm on the stream, that is now the thing that's going to serve as my avatar in the corner.
Yeah. Because I realized that, like, the last couple times I've had my husband on here, like, I know it helps to, like, have some kind of visual, so. How have I not read this comment before? Fucking weird. Yeah, it's this video, like I said, this video, the intro to this video is really good at kind of compiling everything you need to know about Jorrun in terms of his predatory behavior. He sexualized me more than anyone, though. He treated me like a piece of meat. And you'll hear, I'm gonna play the prequel call, because it's like, I think the prequel call is like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It's not super long. And then the apology call 1 is just him getting screamed at, and it's great. And the whole time, like, in the prequel call, he's like, my dick wasn't very impressive, unlike yours, Wes. And Wes is like, what?
Oh, yes, what I'm trying to say there, good sir, is you have a very impressive schlong, and I would like it all up in my asshole.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I think he's simping for Wes.
Of him objectifying and sexually harassing various women online in genie
Mr. West Most, do you know how to dress up like a genie? I'm not asking for any particular reason.
It's funny because Slothcat, he did an animation. He did an animation of Jorrun reading his apology, and Wes was a genie that came out of a boombox.
I regret everything.
James. And to everyone's horror, he had also liked photos of young children and revealing
Hey, you
clothing
showed me this one back when it was still breaking, and that one,
It's fucking horrifying, right?
that's
Yeah. And that's not the only one, too. There's another one.
positions from genie-themed dance recitals and performances. After a lot of resistance, when confronted...
Not a troll, but a whistleblower. I've come to accept that. So that's basically, like, the gist of... like, what happened with him. So now you have, like, a little bit of background on what happened with Jorrun.
right.
So let's see how Jorrun thought of himself. Nope, hold on. This video.
Oh no. I recognize the side profile.
This video was, for context, this video was the one that he put as, like, his trailer for his channel. So this is Jorrun saying, like, this is me.
Yeah.
So let's look at how Jorrun thought of himself.
Yo. Jorrun Comedy. First name Jorrun, second name Comedy. No, not really. Here we go. My name is Jorrun, and I'm here to say I like rapping in a major way. Now,
I remember hearing this. I remember you playing this once, or someone playing it on a stream that you were watching next to me. Do you remember what my comment was about it?
I don't.
My comment was, it reminds me of that fucking, like, Christian rap video.
Yes!
Of...
Yes! Hold on. Now I gotta go find it. Hold on. What would I even type in for that? That's because Jesus Christ is my...
Yeah, there it is, rapping for Jesus.
Jorrun then admitted to stalking high school girls online for the past 20 years. Yeah. Okay, so this is what when my husband first saw that, this is what my husband said this is.
This is exactly the vibe that I got from it. It's just awkward old white man struggling not to say the N-word.
And then he says the N-word. Rapping for Jesus. This is Jorrun.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I
made
want to
cadence
teach kids
too.
the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Woo! This is like Jorrun comedy level. But you know what? This is actually funnier than Jorrun.
Wait. good. What? What?
My youth group played this.
That. Oh, bruh.
Oh no. So yeah. Oh, hey, Tickle Beach Shivers. You came in at the best time. So now it's again the same thing. Also, do you notice anything about this video?
Yeah. The shelf.
Yeah.
Also, why is he using a VCR and what looks like a book of some kind as a monitor stand?
The book, I know what the book is. I don't know what this one is, but this one is bodybuilding. It's the Arnold Schwarzenegger bodybuilding book.
Yes, I see that as totally working out for him.
Hey, Callie. So yeah, this is.
Guy, and I'm not a rap bastard.
No, you know what? Let's.
Slow is too slow, so
See, it's the
now
same
I'll go
cadence.
faster. The last
They-
beat is fast and
Oh
follow.
my!
Hold on, I got.
It's the fucking same cadence.
We gotta start this over because it's you gotta take in the whole entirety of it.
I'm taking something in.
Doing comedy. First name Jorrun, second name comedy. No.
All you had to do was say last name.
Yeah, he's not that good at this.
First name best, last name ever.
Also, notice right here. Do you see what he's got right here?
Is that the lyrics?
Yes, and he's also watching himself right here.
Here we go. My name is Jorrun, and I'm here to say I like rapping in a major way. Now I'm a nice guy, and I'm not a rap bastard. This flow is too slow, so now I'll go faster. The last beat is fast, I'm falling chasm. Women thank me every time they orgasm. I make funny songs, I make silly sketches. Hit the like button or you'll get stitches. I make fun of Lauren, I make fun of Lauren. My jokes get you off much better than porn. Like someone surviving, like my vibe, hit that bell as well. Can no shit do so.
Pronunciation is shit, my guy.
I think my favorite line in that is woman thank me every time they orgasm. He has this thing where he can't say woman and women correctly. Like he said woman thank me every time they orgasm. He does this frequently.
I'm beginning to feel a bit like a rap god. Rap god.
I see you, J-Dub.
All the people from the front to the back.
That was too fast. Oh god.
The mic peaking is just.
I see angels.
This is my favorite part where he looks directly at the camera. No, we're not watching this
He
yet.
looks just fucking like dead.
Here's his other rap. This one's gonna drive you insane. I promise you. So the context for this rap, I think. Well, first off, this is Lauren. This is little baby Lauren. The context for this rap is there was a call where Lauren was saying that like his dad was a piece of shit and was saying that like when he was a kid, his stepbrother Bunkies took one of his toys and his dad didn't like. His dad told him to share basically, and Lauren was like drunk and crying about that.
Okay.
Well, that's why it's called Steal Your Toy.
I see.
Cause he's it's about, you know, he's gonna steal your toy. So. Oh, and then poor Clobber. He used clips from Clobber in this. Poor Clobber.
Nobody's toys are safe anymore. Bunky's here.
I'm still a toy. 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 I'm still a toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy.
Is he?
Hmm.
Is he trying to do that like one Wiz Khalifa song?
I don't think he's trying to do any kind of inspiration. I think he's just trying to rap.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Tickle P Shivers. It is offbeat. He's not even maintaining rhythm. If he had like sampled himself saying, "I'm a steel toy," and then like, I don't know, put it on a MIDI fighter or something, and just reran that, then you would have at least been able to keep it on beat. That's assuming that he can move his hands fast enough.
This just wait, because the loop starts over in the middle of the song.
No.
still a toy. I'm a 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 still maybe eat la choy. I'm a still a toy. I'm a still a toy from a little boy. I'm a still a toy. I'm a still a toy. I'm a still a toy. I'm a still a yeah.
That's my favorite part. Yeah.
My name is Bunky, and I got a feeling that you got a toy, and your toy needs stealing. I'ma steal your toy, and I'll...
The other song, it's the same fucking cadence as the other song.
Yeah, he's not very original.
Tell you something. When I take your toy, your dad will do nothing. You're gonna cry and throw a fit. Your dad will do nothing, cause your dad ain't shit. I'ma take a toy, fulfill all your fears, and you'll bitch about it for 40 years. When I snatch the toy, you'll flip your lid. You'll blame me when you touch a kid.
I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a
The loop just started over.
toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy.
He made shit in Audacity better than this. And yeah, no, I wouldn't expect him to have a DAW or like a MIDI fighter or even like a mixer at this point.
I think shit. Knowing him, he probably recorded this in like Windows Movie Maker or some shit.
The sudden key change is a nice touch, with no gradual fade in, fade out, or transitions, anything like. It's fine.
You're never gonna meet Miss
This is the only line that I think is like okay.
I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. And you're never gonna meet Miss Vagina. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy.
It's like okay.
You're never gonna meet Miss Vagina.
Nobody's toys are safe anymore.
It's like he has okay ideas.
Was that supposed to be the drop?
I think so.
Monkey's here.
I'm still a toy. 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 I'm still a toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. Bunky has declared toy amnesty for all gathered here today.
So yeah, and the joke with that is there was somebody in the community, their name used to be Bunky, like based off of that Bunky, and they'd go into Clobber's stream and be like, your toys are safe. And we were like, haha, that's funny. But of course, Jorrun is that person who's like, I have to get in on the joke even though I'm not involved. Yeah! Like, he can't help himself. You want to see some of his stuff from his comedy troupe? Let's look at this one. And so, for some backstory, he didn't... From what Tegan has told us, you know who Tegan is. I told you who he is.
You piece of shit.
Which I have that in here too, by the way.
Oh boy.
He said that like Jorrun never asked to put the stuff on YouTube.
Right. So he just kind of like uploaded it to his own channel, even though it was public access shit, right?
Yeah, and it's. I'm sure if he asked, it would have been fine, but like Jorrun, from what Tegan said yesterday during the interview, is that there was massive fallout in their social circle because of Jorrun's actions. Like, first off, the comedy troupe broke up. People decided like they weren't gonna trust Tegan anymore because he was associated with Jorrun.
Oh yikes!
Yeah, it's. We'll get more into it later when we watch the Tegan video. It's nuts.
Wait, he's the racist supervillain. So where he plays himself?
Oh, I will. I'm planning on playing the original Funny Please, the first Funny Please skit that they have. All right, get ready. Oh, and one more thing. This was like he loved doing this thing where he was like, I'm telling a story to a group of children. Like, he recycled that joke like 5 different times. His most well-received video in the community was hey children, I'm here to teach you about the Church of Cod, and did like a video for Clobber. That was, before all this broke down, that was the only content I ever heard from Jorrun. Because that was like his only good quote unquote content. It was okay.
You mean the roast wasn't an absolute gem?
Hi, kid.
Look at,
God.
look at this lovely man.
Okay, you have to warn me. But you can't just cold open with that. There's no fade in, just like immediate existential horror.
Jump scare.
No.
Hi, kids.
Oh God,
Like
it
to hear a
is
story?
your eyes.
Okay.
Oh
But
my
his blue eyes are his superpower.
Once upon a time in a land far, far.
And again, Tegan contextualized this really well. He said that a lot of this stuff was just like for fun. Like he knows that some of it probably wasn't the best like content put out there, but Tegan said that he promoted an atmosphere of like, you know, we're just fucking around, like we're gonna see what works, we're gonna like perform and grow together. So like, meanwhile Jorrun over here is like, this is my best work ever. Yeah, no criticism.
Can you go back to that terrible fucking scene? Okay, so hi, I was almost a film major. I did a lot of video production.
Oh, here we go.
So there's different kinds of framing, and there's a lot of like rules to framing. And I don't know if he had any say in this, but the headroom is all wrong. It's off center. You didn't even go rule of thirds. There's no golden ratio going on here. You have no excuse. He should either be centered or off to one of the three quadrants. Three sections. I forget what the specific term is. There's three panes where it can be, where it's not seen as a faux pas. And it's the rule of thirds. Also, this is a very unflattering angle. The lighting is bad. There's no delineation between the background and the foreground. Where's your 3-point lighting?
The light, again, this is public access stuff. They were doing this on
I've seen public access stuff that looks better than this. Bob Ross had a proper 3-point lighting setup.
I'm just saying, this was just like a hobby at first, you know? Hi kids, my dark soulless eyes are my superpower.
Yes! Okay. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there lived a very ugly princess. She lived in a dungeon, which we can all agree is where ugly princesses belong.
He seems fun to hang out with.
Anyway, the king's conventionally beautiful daughter wanted to get married, so the king issued a challenge. Whoever could slay the fearsome dragon would get the hand of the princess and have the kingdom side.
Help, though. That's something that is very underappreciated.
Kelpill is cool. I like Kelpill.
Public access stuff is cool. That was pretty much the route that I was on until I changed what major I wanted to do in college and then dropped out of college, but that's a whole other thing. But yeah, no, I was, I did quote-unquote public access stuff for my school district, and then was on scheduled to do that in college too, but then didn't.
Can we find some of those?
And there are no, well, I have videos on my YouTube channel of that actually, but I think they might be unlisted.
Homie out here looking like a sentient egg and calling others ugly. Fast, I love you. Holy shit.
Doesn't that sound like a great way to choose the ruler of a country, kids? Yeah! Of course it is. The king congratulated himself on his wisdom. Not only would his daughter, well, the one that everyone cared about, be married off, but the dragon would be vanquished. Because when you're the alpha male, everyone wants to take you down.
Like, okay, congratulations, you have a 2-camera setup. One of them is punched way too far in, and one is punched way too far out.
Listen to what he says, though. Just listen.
But the dragon would be vanquished. Because when you're the alpha male, everyone wants to take you down, children.
When you're the alpha male, everyone wants to take you down. Now hold on there, Chief. That's a lot to unpack.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, he's into that alpha beta bullshit. And he thinks he's an alpha. Yeah, he thinks he's an alpha.
Many knights set off on their mighty steeds to slay an endangered species who was probably minding his own goddamn business when the very first night, Sir Tom came upon the dragon's cave. Sir Tom had no trouble at all with stealing a treasure from a dragon because he was a bit of a buster. As he rode closer, the cave was...
I've seen the same camera angle in Sims 3 Machinimas. I'm sorry. Okay.
warm
Bit of a buster.
and dark and quiet. And haunted by a ghost! Brandon, what are you doing?
Hey, I never noticed there was a cut there before.
Smash cut 2. Take 2.
Yeah.
Quiet and haunted by a ghost! Brandon, what are you doing?
Well,
His hands weren't even in the same spot.
Look at this, like, doughy little man right here.
You couldn't have just... he looks like a fucking Raggedy Ann. Like, his body does not look congruent with that of a living being.
Not that height matters, but you're taller than him, by the way, and I find that funny.
Really?
Yeah. Tegan said he's like 5'8"-ish? And again, height doesn't matter, but for somebody like Joran, you know that he was stewing over that shit all the time.
The sketch written, and it didn't have me in it, and I thought it was very
Jinx
skinny.
Yomi. Real alphas are hot in multiple genders.
Exactly.
Oh, take off that sheet, young man.
Take that
It's my
fucking
soul
paper
bag.
bag off your head.
What's that big yellow spot at the bottom?
That's nothing.
You're not supposed to be on the stage right now. You get your list of chores done.
I've done everything. Now do I get to become an official member of Funny Please?
Brandon, you know the rules. First, we have to make sure you're...
He looks like he's stuffed up with balled up homework.
It's like a fucking scarecrow that's just stuffed with old newspaper.
like his he's actually sitting behind the couch, and like his head is the only thing poking out, and his real body's behind the couch.
That is kind of what it looks like. It's like he's a puppet. You know what? They have a missed opportunity, and this specific frame makes me think of it. He would have been perfect to play Humpty Dumpty.
I mean, hold on.
Just look at the fucking... Please tell me I'm not alone with this. He looks like he would be a perfect Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, I spelled that horribly wrong. It's fine. We just... I see it. I see it. I definitely see the correlation there.
I'm glad that Chad agrees with me.
Hi, Ruben. Hi, Pete Pants.
A hardworking, reliable, good member of the cast before we go through the ritual.
Let's hope Tegan is doing well these days. You know, Jordan cared less how much he heard him in that call. Clover, in the Tegan interview that was on Clobber's channel yesterday, Tegan actually said that, like, the community has kind of helped him. Like, he's still traumatized from this whole experience, but the community really has, like, helped him try to move forward and actually, like, laugh at, like, Joran's lolcow status. And I'm like, you know what, that's good. I'm glad he's found a nice little home here if he ever wants to hang out.
First name Humpty, second name Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty.
But
Who is Tegan? He was a member of the comedy troupe that Jorrun was in.
I've done everything. Brandon.
I'm ready for my
We have a new entrance.
And look at his little fucking. Look at the shape of his head.
That's why I was like, he reminds me of Humpty Dumpty. It's just egg.
You're not wearing the apron.
I hate the apron.
I'll be waiting. Get your ass in gear.
You better hurry. Nick hates to be kept waiting.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna.
I'll tell your mom.
On second thought.
Egg.
Millennials. They are literally the reason why everything is wrong with the world today. Am I right, folks?
Where was the punchline?
I said this the other day, and I still stand.
I'm gonna tell your mom.
I still stand by this. He looks like Skeletor. because he's got like sunken in fucking eyes and he just looks like a skull.
Motherfucker, He-Man!
I'm a Portuguese, He-Man, yeah! Oh wait, no, Tegan said that's kind of offensive, never mind.
Stefan.
What?
That was it.
Jump scare, He-Man!
That was it. That was the whole thing. That was the whole sketch.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Here's another from his comedy troupe. You do not say those kinds of things. Yeah, I think after this one, I'll show you the Portuguese festival, and then I'll show you the roast, and then we can watch the apology calls.
Just a quick aside, I find it endlessly entertaining how people keep like blaming millennials, and they're like, yeah, those fucking kids in high school. I'm like, you mean Gen Z? Millennials are 30 now. You dumb fuck.
I think like he was supposed to be being sarcastic, but it's like,
yeah, if that was sarcasm, that was the worst telegraphed sarcasm.
Like I think that's what he was going for, but he didn't do it well because he sucks. Nobody said it was a comedy sketch just because it was done by a comedy troupe. Doesn't mean it was a comedy sketch. Holy shit.
Like I'm on the border of being like Gen Z and millennial. I am a very, very late generation millennial, and I'm still just like, how do you confuse us?
You're like,
I'm almost 30.
You're like, I pay taxes and own a house. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
All right.
Motherfucker, I'm a homeowner.
All right, here's another sketch that Joran wrote, and it actually has Tegan in it, so you'll get to see Tegan, which the community affectionately calls him Daddy Tegan. We're not watching the live version. It's just the same shit again.
Thank you.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Look how short he is.
Egg.
Like, I think Tegan said he's your height. I think he's like 6'2".
I'm 6 foot.
Okay, so like Tegan's a little taller. Yeah, so like Jorrun, yeah, is small.
Looking good, you're looking good.
Well, thank you. Hi, guys. How's it going?
So how's my favorite writer in this comedy troupe doing? You mean my favorite writer? Isn't that right, Stefan, of the superior writershipness?
Well, I appreciate that, Ian. That means a lot to me. Your stuff is good.
Well, I
Anthony
just want
R.
to say that he's the best writer
It's
I've
Sloth
ever
Cat.
worked with. I mean, he really knows how to write. For me. I think Stefan could write just as good for me.
So like you can see what Jordan was doing with this skit, right?
Maybe?
He basically just wrote that so like people could stroke his ego.
Yes, but also it's really heavy-handed.
Yeah. I think my favorite part of this though is that they like toss him around though. I enjoy that he gets tossed around like a fucking rag, like you said, a scarecrow, because he looks like he's full straw.
Raggedy Ann Scarecrow.
Too, isn't that right, Stefan?
Yeah, I do.
Also, his first name is pretty much known at this point, so that's why I'm not like really giving a shit if they say his name.
Got it.
Well, it just so happens I'm gonna be the lead in Stefan's newest sketch, which I love. That's what
Tegan's doing his best.
Stefan's work, you will never love his stuff as much as I do, and I'm gonna be in it because I'm gonna be Stefan's new lead. Isn't that right, Stefan?
Guys?
Yes.
Something to tell you, it's a little uncomfortable. I can't figure out who I want as the lead. You both bring excellent stuff to the roles. You both have different styles.
I'm better.
I don't know that.
Oh, I know how we can solve this. You thinking what I'm thinking? Indian wrestling.
That is. That's a term.
It's yeah.
That reminds me of how, in first grade, I was told to sit Indian style, and then immediately by second grade it was, no, it's crisscross applesauce. Do
I-
not say anything else.
I remember that too.
Oh, you're going down, old man. Oh, man, I'm 5 years younger than you. You're 5 years down hell. I'm so fat. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Did Jordan write this dude to insult himself?
I think he did.
I never caught that before. He really did. Ruben, what are you doing? Stop that.
He just wants to look at the air conditioner.
He's got something on his face. I don't know what he's got. So Jordan over here is just straight up writing this dude to call himself fat. You know, as somebody who's fat, we don't want to be known as the funny fat guy all the time.
Wait, good and you, really? Sorry, I find that fascinating. So, your thought of it makes a lot more sense. However, I think it was very unambiguous for me because in first grade we also, like, took brown grocery bags and crumpled them up to make quote-unquote leather vests and then taped cut-out feathers to a headband and had a powwow.
Oh, no.
So I think it was very well ingrained in my head exactly which kind of Indian it was referring to.
I don't think so because they changed the line in the live version. Okay, it's just like, it wouldn't surprise me if Joran, like, really, if they really sat here and Joran was like, you're fat, so you're gonna be the fat guy. Yeah! Like, of course.
You're so good. You should tell me.
Yeah, I went to a school that was like 90% white people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it shows.
So proud, buddy. This one's all you.
Oh, you disgust me. Nick, would you like to play the lead in my newest sketch?
Yep. Wait, what?
Did you enjoy that? Was that your favorite thing ever?
That was my least favorite thing ever.
Let's do... So the context for this one is... Tegan explained this really well yesterday. Tegan got invited to this festival that's like it's like a festival that's been going on for like 100 years. It's called what the fuck is it called? It's a Portuguese heritage festival. I just don't remember what it's called. And he got invited as a solo act. And he was like, well, that's a really long time slot. And like, if stuff goes wrong, I don't want to be the only one up there, like, getting booed and stuff, you know? So he formed like the ragtag kind of group of people. And that's how the troupe started. So this is like their first performance.
Oh dear.
And again, like, Tegan's very upfront about, he's like, yeah, this is kind of cringy. Like, but we were just starting and we were just all having a good time. So enjoy the, not a Portuguese, a Port OG.
Coming up, we got.
Huh? Oh. That is really neat.
The haters trying to say hello, I'm saying Tom and Yard. And then there's Todd. Not a Port OG. No, not a Port OG. No, not a Port OG. No. So, you popping that small, rocking these streets, you ain't a Portuguese, homie, you a Port OG. Rocking Conner Spit, you find all the Luisa and shit, you ain't a Portuguese, homie, you a Port OG. A Port OG. Port OG.
So again, it's just a bunch of people having fun on stage, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And again, they're all pretty much aware, like, yeah, it wasn't our best, but we were just having fun.
Port OG. We first sail around the world, just won the
How can it get worse?
Oh, you'll see.
The locker room is not part of the gym, so loose balls are.
But see, the nice thing about me saying it's the worst thing I've ever seen is I don't have to take it back. I can just keep seeing worse things.
Keep them covered, folks. Rule number.
Yeah, exactly, CJ Dev. Like, in spite of Joran, it looked like a fun time. It looked fun.
2 is that the towel is your friend, so wipe down the equipment afterwards. And the most important rule is rule number 3. Slow and steady. Work the whole muscle, as opposed to slow and jerky. You gotta get
Do you want me to
the
just
whole
skip
muscle
to where
work.
Jorrun comes in?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm dying right
You
now.
are quoted in Fitness Magazine as saying, "It ain't been that body I done born with, it be that body I be working on." Would you please explain?
That person's shirt. Is he supposed to be Sonic the Hedgehog?
So the explanation for this guy is that there was a band called Tonic playing at the event. And so I guess he's supposed to be like dressed up as like a fan.
I see. It says Tonic, not Sonic.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Tegan right here.
My friend. What I'll tell you is, I am a bona fide spotter.
Yes, your spotting ability is renowned. You have allegedly taken literally the laziest, sloppiest people who have zero ambition in life, and transformed them with your marvelous technique of spotting. Would you kindly demonstrate for us? Maybe
I guess they call Jorrun, I don't even know, an egg.
you
I can't even think
could
of a
find someone
joke.
who's just so lazy and...
Girl, let's find that is Tegan.
I'm looking for a volunteer.
Yeah, we got him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Tegan also said this wasn't supposed to be filmed, but somebody filmed it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So again, it's just like they're just having fun, you know?
Oh.
Also, I think he's supposed to be a chicken.
Hold on a second here. You're gonna have to get rid of that cigarette. Get that out of here.
There's 8 tickets.
I'm sorry, all right? You're gonna have to deal with it. All right. Right now, we're going to deal with proper forming technique, all right? You ready? Okay, we'll work with the technique. We're going to learn to bend with our knees.
Oh, yes,
Not
bending with the
bend,
knees.
our knees.
It's all in the knees, I hear.
Here I have Jeff
And
Goldblum.
ladies and gentlemen, this man has no previous workout experience, I can attest. Fantastic. What's the matter? What's the matter?
You gotta feel that burn, baby.
See, that's kind of funny. Like, it's stupid, but it's a lot fucking funnier than what Jorrun could do.
I mean, slapstick is always like... The slapstick's one of those things that there's really like... There's a bell curve to slapstick.
It's just silly. It's just silly
it,
shit.
there's like very little that's not good slapstick. You have to be really fucking bad for it to be bad slapstick. And then everything is just kind of good up to really great. And then it gets really bad again if it gets too much.
Our final panelist this evening, ladies and gentlemen, Todd Harris.
Yes, you're welcome. Hi. You're welcome.
Now, Todd, you are billed as a part-time superhero and a full-time hair model.
Yes, that's right.
This is
Please tell us
this is important for later, so keep this in mind.
why
Full-time
you've
hair
chosen to
model.
allot your time in such a fashion.
Well, Mr. Not Larry King, that is a wonderful question. A lot of people think that I'm being selfish, that devoting most of my time to hair modeling is a selfish thing for me to do, that I should focus more on being a superhero. But I tell those people that they are stupid.
Huh?
The mic popping.
Yeah.
Because if I were to deprive the world of my follicle
His
knowledge,
pulses are very pronounced.
Meanwhile, you got the guys in the back trying to keep these sheets from like blowing away.
that would be the real selfish thing. If I didn't tell people to volumize and get some lift and some bounce, that would be selfish of me. Part-time superheroing is actually what I should be doing. You're welcome.
You'll have to excuse me, Mr. Harris, but I am a little bit confused. What is your superpower?
His blue eyes.
Well,
No
it's
kidding.
a little bit hard to understand, but it's fraction distraction.
I'm sorry, fraction distraction?
Never you mind.
No, I'm confused here, Todd. Just
All right, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit, but
Okay.
you needed to see that. That's important for context.
Okay.
We're gonna skip to the Joran. Oh, there he is.
I am not there. No. I...
Oh, wait a minute now. Who do you think you are, sir?
I am the greatest supervillain the world has ever known. The 1%er.
He wasn't supposed to drop the gun. That's why it's funny.
So what? I've never heard of you.
Oh, wait. I like how. Hold on. Look at this guy. When he drops the gun, watch this guy. Watch him.
Ever known. The 1%er.
So what? I've never heard of you.
Look, he looks stressed. The Joran dropped the gun.
Where are you even from?
Hayden Aram.
Oh, I should have known. Well, I have to ask you, sir. To be the greatest supervillain, you must have the greatest superpower. What is it?
I was so hoping he would say his blue eyes, but it's not.
I could buy and sell every last one of you.
Oh, jeez.
This place smells of poverty.
Hey, don't insult the audience, pal. Are you trying to get us thrown out of the feast?
I feel like that's some genuine emotion. Tegan's like, stop, stop, stop. We gotta go get to the feast. Also, for if you want context why Tegan put up with this, he said that Jorrun was reliable. He said that Jorrun would like show up on time to stuff. He would be.
I've forever said, an employee who never misses a day and is always on time can sit around and do jack shit and they still won't get fired.
Yeah,
because at least they show up.
Yeah, like it's he always thought Jorrun was a little weird, but he was like when we were first starting this troupe, we really needed bodies, and Jorrun was one that like would always be there.
What makes you so sure?
I'm too big to fail.
Is that so?
Let me pick up my gun that I dropped.
Don't move here, model. I've got my Casio grab gun, and I'm not afraid to pull the trigger.
Slavery is a superpower!
My Casio grab gun. It takes my money out of people's wallets and puts it directly in mine. It's so much easier than buying a lobbyist. Now I will take the money out of everybody's pockets. Starting with you, Mr. I Have Donald Trump jokes. Stop right there!
Oh, yeah, he was talking about Donald Trump in the part I fast forward.
For there's something you should know. I, Todd Harris, you're welcome, am 9/5 the man you are.
9/5? Wouldn't that be 1 4/5?
Fraction to section!
Get him! Get these union workers off of me!
Notice?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard fifths, I was like, he did not just make a 3/5 joke after saying, I can buy everyone here.
Yeah, you would kind of think that.
I had a moment of mini panic.
Okay, so we've got the roast, his fake apology, his real apologies, Tegan yelling at him, and the calls, a couple of the apology calls. You think you can handle that?
God, I'm scared.
All right, let's do the roast.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the host of the roast tonight, Mr. Jorrun Comedy.
Oh, it even has the fucking shaky cam, like the Max Headroom shit.
I'm telling you, it's just, you're right.
Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, weren't all other comics great? Give it up. Give it up for all the presenters.
Agent Kennedy, she can tell you about slavery facts.
Love you all.
And I'll have to like sit and explain some context for you, but you should get most of it since you hear me talk about the community and
Why
stuff.
the fuck am I wearing sunglasses?
Why am I wearing
thank you.
shades?
Let me begin by saying, friends, Romans, Lornographers, lend me your ears.
Romans? Romans.
Just wait.
I come here tonight not to praise Armstrong, but to roast him. Lauren, you're looking a little confused. That was a quote from William Shakespeare. I know for sure you've never heard of him before.
Which is...
That was an attempt at being... Okay.
Which is false because there's a call where Winnie, like Lauren gets pissed at Winnie for being in a play of Romeo and Juliet. So, like, well, Jorrun, like... Well, first off, Jorrun clearly never, like, listened to the Lauren content, so...
It is my pleasure tonight to make fun of this
He
man.
only looks like a discount version of Agent Smith if he starts to get the early 2000s CG spaghetti face.
So
Or
Italian.
rubber face.
So Italian.
And I use the word man as loosely as fucking possible. Why am I wearing shades? My blue eyes are my superpower.
I can't even see your eyes, you dense fuck.
I was about to say, like, he's got, like, these fucking black holes on his face.
So good to be here tonight. Lauren, You are legendary for getting people's names wrong. Absolutely legendary.
The funny part about that is he would routinely mispronounce people's names. So
I don't know what you're talking about. He just knows how to talk about woman.
No, he'd fuck up words like all. You know how I do that sometimes? He does that worse.
Which is why we now have a member of the community known as Andy Cat.
Hmm?
He ting-tang-tong dangulated it?
Yes. Also, I don't get this joke about Andy Cat. I think he just wanted to roll his R's.
Ridiculous. So, I'm gonna help you out. My name is Jorrun. That's Jor, rhymes with or, and run, which is what you would do if any of us ever came down to bumfuck Maine to look for your ass.
Down to Maine.
Absolutely.
Down to? He's Kanuckistan now?
Absolutely ridiculous. Ugh. Lauren, let me tell you a little bit about me.
I have
I'm
seen
better
50-pound RCA camcorders that record better than this.
than you in every conceivable way. Does that sound...
Are you ready? You ready to hear why he's better than Lauren instead of just, you know?
I just, you know, I can't possibly see how he is better than Lauren. There's so many, like, reasons I could list.
Conceited. Does that sound like I'm full of myself? You know, I feel like it would be wrong if I was talking about another man that way, but I'm not talking about a man, I'm talking about Lauren fucking Armstrong. Which is why I'm trying to get all you guys to call him an ogre.
He was, like, obsessed with trying to get people to call Lauren an ogre.
An ogre.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Why?
I guess because Lauren's ugly. But, like, Jorrun looks like fucking mashed potatoes, so...
Sure, we'll call him an ogre. We'll call you Humpty Dumpty. Deal?
Makes sense, doesn't it? Lauren, let me run down the list real quickly. I'm smarter than you, I'm better looking than you, I have bluer eyes than you, I'm funnier than you, I'm a better writer, singer, songwriter, guitarist, human being,
Writer, singer, songwriter,
Guitarist.
Guitarist. Now that one...
You've heard him. You've heard some of his music, right?
Yeah, and, no.
Speak better than you, I'm not a virgin, and, there was one other thing. What is it? Oh, I'm not a fucking pedophile!
You sure about that one, bud? I have a picture of a genie to show you.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if you could hear it, but I played the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme.
I cannot.
Oh, well, I did.
I'll take your word.
I did.
I've never been to jail. It gets better and better.
Oh, and he says he's never been to jail. He wasn't cited, but there was a recorded incident where somebody called the cops on him because he was peeping in their windows, and they had him, like, off to the side talking to him for at least 20 minutes, so, like, something happened.
Hey, Tom. How's the peeping?
I'll get back to this loser in a moment. Let me just talk with the people in the crowd today.
Back to this loser, as he not so subtly points to himself.
Yeah.
Clobbering time here. All right, my good buddy, Mr. Clobbering time is here. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Clobber, I understand that you want to keep your anonymity online. That's cool, man. That's cool. But you're here in person. Take that fucking paper bag off your head.
The joke is that Clobber wears a paper bag on his head. The window thing is not confirmed. Okay, I mean, either way, he still was pulled aside by the cops for like 20 minutes, and they're like, "What are you doing, Jordan? What are you doing?"
TCAP Recipes, another good friend of mine. TCAP Recipes is here, along with his beautiful little girl. Hi, Chef.
He's talking about a dog here.
I just heard him start to say Chef Tango, but...
Tango, so adorable. You're a good girl. Yeah, I see you let you off the treadmill. Very nice. No shedding. No shedding on the floor, though. I'm not talking about the cute little doggy. I'm talking about your hairy arms.
Haha, get it? Because that content creator has hairy arms. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Doesn't he claim to be, like, Italian?
No, he claims that he's Latino.
Oh, Latino. I was about to say, what do you think Mediterraneans are known for?
He's Portuguese, and he claims he's Latino.
he wants to get closer to his ancestry, I say we introduce him to the Portuguese man of war.
Oh my god. Give it a big ol' hug.
Who else is here? Baked Salmon, my buddy Baked Salmon. He's a man, he's a fish. And yet I understand the term mermaid is offensive?
Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Shinskawala, buongiorno, paisan, buongiorno. Oh, Shin is so Italian, so Italian.
Where do you think he's gonna go with this? Like, I want your prediction of where he's gonna go with this.
You know, Shin, Italians are supposed to be confident and manly.
So where do you think he's going with this?
I don't even know.
So what I'm saying is, Vince Nicotro must really be a disappointment to your entire race.
Okay.
For Vince Nicotro, just like a quick rundown. He was the dude who used to work for Chris Hansen.
Okay.
And
the one who did all the takedown shit.
And he straight up doxed West Most and like posted his real name and his address and like a picture of him and all that shit. So.
Ugh. Man, that Vince
Nicotro.
What?
Bunny, it's a thwomp.
Man, what a jerk! The stuff he said to poor West Most. Damn. He said West Most ancestors must know a thing or two about being lynched.
That is true. That's
what?
That is what Vince said to Wes, but it's like, why would you bring that up in a roast? Yeah, and he called Wes the N-word.
I heard that.
It's just like, it's not your business, Jorrun. Why are you talking about this?
My God, this guy's a jerk. This guy's a genuine asshole. He said that about Wes, and this was my response. But then he said Wes needed a haircut, and I'm like, you do not say that kind of things.
See, again, he fucked up a word. You do not say that kind of things.
That pissed me off. Why? It's because I'm bald. I think it might be, man. I do. Oh. Lornio. Ember tells...
Like, I think you're supposed to do, like Romeo, but, like, Lauren. Which, again, there's a phone call from the catfish called Winnie-O and Lorniette, so try harder, Jorrun.
Well, yeah, here to party. How can you truly have a fun get-together with all of your friends for the barbecue if you don't drop at least 4 hard R's?
But is it a black people barbecue?
What other kind of barbecue is there?
I don't know if I told you this, but he said that black people barbecues are the best, and he said that the best black people barbecue is in Rhode Island.
I have a friend from Mississippi who would disagree.
Hate guys who shave their head, huh? I make this look good.
Dude, you have a... Hold on. He has a pointed
guys
head.
who shave
Hold
their
on.
head, huh? I make this
Conehead.
Dude looks like a fucking bullet.
Conehead.
look good.
Hey, Duchess.
See, Lauren, the thing is, I look better bald than you will ever look, and have a funky dent in my head.
That's a fact he's proud of, too.
Oh,
yeah, right there. See? Right.
Danny, isn't it that everything is a casserole? That is the Midwestern way? Is there are no exemptions. Everything is a casserole.
Right here. This is the part that hit the ground when Mama dropped me as a baby.
Way to make your mom look like a fucking monster. Goddamn, Jorrun.
And now you know the rest of the story. Ember Infierno is here. Muy caliente. Ember. What kind of name is Ember? Amber. Ember. For a Mexican woman, though. Seriously. I mean, the Mexican woman I dated had a real Spanish name. Kathleen.
Ha ha ha.
Ember. Oh, Ember has it. Oh, man. She's beautiful. She's intelligent.
So now you know why I want to fuck genies. Yeah! I think his mom should have fucking dribbled him.
She's talented, got that sexy voice, got a good heart as hell. Betty's...
This aged like milk because Ember turned out to be, like, a fucking scummy person.
So many ways. What I'm saying basically is that she's perfect for me. Racist. I think that was racist. I think that sounded kind of racist.
Why was there that sudden cut?
I don't know. He cut a joke out.
What did he cut out? Everything else that he's left in was so bad. What the fuck did he cut out?
I don't know. Sub to Euro. Yeah, I did. I subbed to Euro many times. Yes, Honest, it was you who said that. I always forget it was you who said that. Honest was like, Honest said that Jorran's mom dribbled him as a baby.
Means Lord
Fucking baby syndrome should have put him in a fucking cement mixer.
It was a joke about Ember and Reborn dating, according to Clobber. How is that racist, though? Wait a minute, how's that racist?
Lauren, I'm not saying for certain that you're racist, but the way you grabbed your wallet when Mr. Gigi walked by.
Hey, you recognize that name?
I like Mr. Gigi. Why would he grab his wallet?
I think he's saying because Mr. Gigi is, like, I think he's saying that Lauren would be racist towards Mr. Gigi.
Oh, no.
Does make you an asshole.
She shot him from half court! I swear to Christ. Oh, my God.
It really does. You know, Lauren,
Mr. Gigi, and I am out.
One thing that is so amazing about you is you said Emma was your best friend, but whenever your soulmate Winnie would say the most racist things against her because she's Mexican, you'd be like, oh, you shouldn't say such things, lol.
What do you think of his Lauren impression?
Absolutely spotless, perfect. I have no comments.
Yeah. A woman says racist shit about your best friend and you laugh it off, but somebody calls you fat and you lose your fucking shit. You know, Lauren, what's
Another
so
cut. What did he cut out?
Oh, wait, did he cut that?
And you lose your fucking shit.
He did cut it!
What did he cut?
Maybe it was...
Chat, what did he cut?
Maybe it was just for, like, brevity. Maybe it was just to cut the dead air.
For brevity.
I don't know.
You know, Lauren, what's so interesting about the Church of God is it's full of beautiful women. I mean that. The church has so many lovely ladies. And the beauty of it all is none of them would ever have sex with you in a million years.
Why would that be the first place you go to?
Oh, lovely ladies. Well, scrumptious.
Like, what? It's obvious he's a sex pest looking at this, but it's like, where would your brain, like, why would your brain take you there?
I cannot think of any better pastime than to going to a community entirely dedicated for making fun of people who are sexually deviant in the worst fucking possible way. Then let's make sexual comments about every member of the community.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's fine.
Hey guys. Hey Bailey.
Aaron, I did almost become a film major. I spot cuts. I spot frame rates, resolution differences, all kinds of.
Believe me, if I have to hear the terms 4K HD and 60 FPS one more time.
I'm the fucking bastard. When people are like, I can't see the difference between 30 and 60, and I'm like, motherfucker, I can see the difference between 45 and 60.
It's because you're a nerd.
Yes.
Lauren, let me be crystal fucking clear. Before any of them have sex with you, I will have a threesome. I will.
Okay. Lauren, okay. Now, Jorrun, it's not a threesome if you use both hands.
Yes, it is. It's him and the two sisters.
Does that sound consistent? I don't care. I will have sex with 3 women.
3 women?
Yeah, no, so if you hear us say 3 women, that's why.
3 women?
At once before this.
Also, notice that, like, he's proposing an impossible scenario. Because it's like, Lauren is so unlikely to have sex that, oh, I would have a threesome. So you're saying you never have a threesome before, Jorrun? You're just telling on yourself like that?
Wait, did I just say that the definition of a threesome is me having sex with 3 women?
Today, boys and girls, we find out that Jorrun comedy can't count. Oh no!
I seethe when he does that. When he goes, "Oh no!" I hate it. I hate it.
That is a self-report.
Thank you, that's my time. Good night!
No, your time ended 7 minutes and 26 seconds ago, plus some undetermined amount that was cut out.
Did this really feel like 7 minutes to you? It feels like an hour.
I was about to say, we just started the stream like 5 minutes ago, right?
God bless you all. Bye!
My favorite is that he doesn't cut out the like turning off of the camera,
which is so bad.
All right, hold on. Let me. It feels like 27 minutes, right? So we'll do. There's a reason I want to show you this fake apology he did before I compare it to these ones, because notice how he acts in this fake one versus the first draft of his apology and then the final published one. Okay.
I'm scared.
How's it going? It's almost midnight here. I've been thinking a lot and I've come to a conclusion.
I see he went for the rubbed Vaseline on the camera approach.
We think that he just jizzed on the camera and didn't wipe it off.
With the coconut oil?
Yes.
I see.
Oh, come on.
To let you all know how serious I am about this. I'm not going to use my...
Super serious, guys.
Yeah, I am going to use my real name. I'm not Jorrun for this video. I'm John Curry. Yeah, in case you're wondering, that's my name. But I've been thinking so much, and I have to leave the church. I'm abandoning my channel. By the end of this week, all my videos are going to be off.
Is that the bongo drum in the background?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to leave this up.
The one that in the Portuguese, he was...
Oh my God.
Like 3 days, just so all my friends, you know, I don't want them to be like, what happened to him? So I want them to be able to see the...
Wait, Wes, if he's Portuguese, he wouldn't be trying to learn Spanish. He'd be trying to learn Portuguese. What the fuck? What is wrong with Jorrun?
It's close enough.
This video.
Chicken grease lens.
I mean, if anyone wants to say my videos for posterity, I'd be flattered, but I disavow everything I've said. I've thought a lot about what Lauren has had to say, and I realized that he really does have some very, very legitimate reasons why he did what he did. This is tough, you know, man. This was a big part of me. This is what I was doing, you know, I was putting so much effort into making songs.
So, what kind of emotion are you getting from this?
It's almost like a sort of melancholic apathy. It's not jovial, but it's more upbeat than I would expect of someone who is truly remorseful or apologizing for doing some sort of wrong. There doesn't really seem to be any true admission of wrongdoing. It just seems to sort of just be this, yeah, I'm taking a step back, I'm going on a break, and
Well, the thing is, this isn't his apology video.
The fuck is it?
This is an April Fool's joke he made where he said Lauren, he's apologizing to Lauren. That's why I wanted to play this for you, because doesn't this come off as an attempt to make an apology? Like a genuine attempt to make an apology?
I mean, it kind of does. Yeah.
So now that you have that, I don't think I'm going to play the whole thing, because it's stupid. And
like, he has, I mean, aside from the Vaseline camera, he definitely has, like, the whole somber attitude going for the framing anyway, of just, like, the barely lit rooms, speaking softly. But
here, we'll skip ahead to where the joke is. But yeah, no, this isn't his actual like apology from the community for the community.
Okay.
That's why I want to play this for you.
Lauren Armstrong, Lauren, I'm sorry. If the Cornville Mafia is watching this, I'm sorry. All the videos are going down. Lauren never meant to do it. His head was messed up at the time. I think that says it all.
A pinhead.
It's so dark in here. I can barely see. Hold on. I'm sorry.
So again, it's weird. He like legit sounds kind of sincere during this.
He sounds more sincere there than he did at the beginning. The beginning felt like he was almost trying to like, he kept looking away and sort of musing about things as almost like an attempt to suppress laughter.
He might have been, because wait do you see his stupid ass joke that he does at the end. You're gonna get blinded, just a warning.
Light. How do I make this thing work?
Jorrun screaming at his dick.
So the light is there, and that's damn bright. And then what we have here is...
Can't read shit!
John Curry mode equals Joran comedy. April Fools.
What?
It's an anagram for Jorrun comedy.
Yes, but what?
So you ready to hear his first draft of his apology?
No.
This is taken directly from the apology call, so... You know what? I don't need to put this up on the screen. I can just put the fucking Tegan meme back up.
Hey everybody, this is the rare, serious video for me. It's probably the only one I've ever done. It really needs to be made done. I'm going to read what I wrote because that's the best way for me to organize my thoughts and really say what I mean. Please bear with me. I owe everybody an apology, a very big one. It's been brought to my attention recently just how bad my behavior has been online. Been really, really bad.
And again, the quality of the audio is bad is because it was from a phone call, and this alpha male Derek stitched it together to be like an audio version of his first draft of the apology.
A phone call? It sounded like you had a tin can set up.
I've been inappropriate with a lot of people I've called my friends, as well as strangers. More than that, I've been over-sexualizing them, treating them like meat sometimes even. It's a very shitty thing to do.
Treating them like meat.
I've no excuses for what I've done. None. I can claim I'm stupid, but guess what?
Yes.
Being stupid doesn't mean your actions don't hurt other people or have repercussions.
Yes.
As they say, ignorance of the law is no excuse. I can say I never meant to hurt anyone, but what do drunk drivers usually say after they hit someone? The same thing.
And a little context for that. Some of the things that he's saying are verbatim the things like that Wes said to him. Because, you know, Jorrun is stupid and can't, and is like, Wes, what do I say in my apology? And Wes would be like, I don't know, tell people like you're sorry that you hurt them. And Jorrun would be like, I never meant to hurt them. And then like he gave the example of, so you drink.
That's his third draft?
Oh, yeah, this is his third draft. That's right. That's right. You're right.
This is after 3 drafts.
Yes.
Okay.
So why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse, but I'd like to tell you what my thought process was. If this makes someone else realize that they're doing the same things, then it can do some good and help them want to change. In my mind, what I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop, though.
So how do you feel about his apology now? Compared to the other one.
Uncanny.
I more think he sounds more sincere in the fake one than he does in this one.
That's what I mean, is it's uncanny how like the acting feels more sincere than the
like genuine.
Than the what's supposed to be sincere comes off more like acting.
Yeah.
Hi, armchair psychiatrist here. It's very like sociopathic behavior of just like he's trying to mimic the emotions that he thinks he's supposed to have for this situation.
There were 5 or 6 drafts in total. Jesus Christ. And again, I know Wes came into this like being like, listen, I'm gonna fuck with Jorrun and make him, rewrite it just to fuck with him and this and that. But at the same time, like, even amidst all the trolling that Wes was kind of doing to him, it's like, dude, come on, like, you can't see how shitty your apology is? Like, you really don't care?
Embarrassed and more worried about how I'd react. I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asked a man to stop and he flipped the fuck out. I did a lot more than flirting, though. I got real damn sexual. I was objectifying women. How the hell did I justify
Real
it?
damn sexual.
Really damn sexual. Somebody made a song called Really Damn Sexual. It always gets stuck in my head.
Oh, it's just jokes. I'm a comedian. Yeah, no. There was some of that.
The way
You can't just have the tone juxtapositions like you're reading a
like a monologue, right?
You're not reading a fucking monologue to. Hi, I was also almost an actor. I'm dead honest. So I've done like a handful of monologues.
He's reading this like a monologue.
He's reading this like a monologue.
Now, to be fair to Jorrun, this was in a recorded call that he didn't know it was recorded, but it was between him and Wes, and he was
still reading it like a monologue.
Well, no, that's what I was gonna say. He didn't intend for this part to be published, like, of him reading it yet. So there's that. However, you could hear that there's no sincerity as he reads it.
It's not only that there's no sincerity, but like there is such a thing as putting flourish to the words that you're reading, but it's contextual. And the places where he's putting context is, we're back again to the sociopathy of just like, it feels like he's interjecting emotions where he thinks that they're supposed to be.
Oh, I could show you. Hold on.
He wrote it with them capitalized.
I was actually, Wes, I was about to bring that up for my husband to see. Hold on. I'll keep playing this and I'll show you. You'll see.
The stuff I said was just plain creepy. It was just plain wrong. Period. Full stop. Not just on YouTube. And this went on for years. I cringed thinking about it. In my...
Here, I'll put this up on the screen real quick. You can see he capitalized, like...
It's been really, really bad. I have been inappropriate with a lot of people I have called my friends as well as strangers.
I think this is a different. I think this is like his final script, but again,
still, like,
he's putting emphasis on this.
You hear the emphasis that I put on that?
Yeah.
Like that's even a little bit too much.
Yeah.
If I was being sincere about it, it'd be like, I've been inappropriate with a lot of friends. Like, you want it to have gravitas, not be like some grand performance.
No, that's how he treated this, and you'll hear when we do like the actual one that he published.
Mind, I created this weird...
Oh wait, this is my favorite part. Hold on.
I cringed thinking about it. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy.
What does that mean?
In my mind, I have created this weird dichotomy. Dichotomy of what?
He'll explain.
If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get really sexual sometimes.
Is his weird dichotomy that he's referring to the I'm nice, why aren't girls flashing their titties at me argument that nice guys use?
You mean Breets.
Sorry, Breets. Robertsons.
Robertson. But I need a nickname to call you besides Babe. What do you want me to call you for this?
Ava.
Okay, Ava. That works. What you drinking? A Dr. Pepper Zero with a dinosaur on it.
Oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope. Wasn't cool at all.
First name Jorrun, second name Dichotomy.
Calling yourself a good
like
person.
A sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with.
I mean, you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next. Sometimes...
Here's another part that really comes off like a monologue. Are you ready?
Concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next. Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up to you in your actions. You don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look, don't wince, don't look away, but you deal with the sight inside to do something about it. Let me see here. I apologize to all the women in the TCAP community.
All the woman.
All the woman. See, again, like, does he not know how to say women versus woman?
I've flirted with so many women in the community, I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all women on the internet. I'm sorry for any time my behavior made you uncomfortable, angry, or scared.
It is cognitive dissonance, because I was sitting here waiting for him to be like, okay, he listed one part of a dichotomy, what's the other part?
In my mind, I had this weird dichotomy.
This dichotomy of one thing.
That's my fuck up, not yours, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it isn't all on me. Your feelings are real, not in your head, and should be validated and acknowledged. I've done projects with some great female content creators. These people gave me the...
Oh, in the original one, he lists out the content creators, but I guess in this edit, they took the names out. So he does list the names, and Wes is like, why are you doing, like, a biography on Jorrun? Don't fucking name the people you've worked with.
Time and effort to help my...
This isn't your resume.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he says. He's like, this isn't, like, your thing to list your achievements, your accolades.
Channel and didn't get a cent out of me. They gave much more than what they got, frankly.
They share a vagina and have 2
apologize
clits.
to them for
Gee, Frank,
anytime I
why
treat them
did you get
disrespectfully.
2 clits?
The sketches I did with Kelptel and Tiffany were way too sexual, with me having them say very sensual things.
And that's one of the reasons why we knew this wasn't sincere when on this first one. He said sensual. Not, I had them do sketches that I had them say very sexual, disgusting things that I got off to. I had them say very sensual things.
Callie, Cybersqueak made it.
Oh yeah, I did. I made it.
Also, yes. To go back to what you were saying.
Yeah.
It is very clearly shifting the severity.
Mm-hmm.
He is trying to not belittle. He's trying to lessen the impact of his words by not saying it for what it is. It's the same way that people will reframe like massacres as tragedies. It lessens the impact because it's playing with words that have less of a sting to them.
Woody's boyfriend/husband, shut up. I'm gonna take your wrench away.
I've taken those videos down.
Session speech, more like concussion speech.
I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commented on how nice she was bouncing. I apologize to the great Babsy for the time.
Hey, I know that lady.
They made her uncomfortable trying to get face pics from her. I've been way too sexual on the live streams with people like Rhoda's Chew Tootsie, Aerodose, Scarlet Ebony. You're a troll finding a group of women who deserve respect more. See, I haven't just done this on YouTube. I've done it on Instagram, putting some very suggestive comments on pictures of women I found attractive.
On woman I found attractive. Like, why?
Only a single woman.
I'll tell you the woman I've quote-unquote flirted with were of legal age, but I hit the like button on girls who are way younger. That disgusts me, and I've done that. It's repulsive. Some of the women on IG I became friends with or dated, but most of them had to deal with attention from me they did not want.
Why did he mention that he became friends with and dated people on Instagram? Nobody fucking cares, Jorrun. Nobody's thinking you're Don Joran over here.
This is his biography now. Didn't you know?
Same on DeviantArt.
You didn't hear about the book signing?
Sexualizing left and right. So many times I can't even count. I believe the person who, this is the troll thing, I believe the person who alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate than the person who's been showing up in live streams pretending to be me.
It's funny because the person who was going to his live streams under a fake Jorrun comedy account and fucking with Jorrun was Wes.
I think the two incidents are completely unrelated. You'd have trouble finding a group of women that deserves more respect than the TCAP community. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams I made. Wait, did I? Oh, sorry, I just thought I got a little lost. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual.
Yeah.
The old excuses. I was thinking with my little head.
Little head.
He really put that in here.
Little head.
Wes, Wes, you said the rest of this line at one point. Do you remember what it is? There was more to this. And I don't remember what it is.
Joran, the time to be making a euphemism about your penis is not in the middle
of an
what is
apology.
supposed to be a sincere apology, mea culpa.
For being a sexual predator.
Yes. What the actual fuck?
Think about that is ever something you want to be the case. Thank you all for listening to me. My time on YouTube has been amazing. Made so many good friends, had so much support from me and my general talent. I've been accepted with open arms and treated really, really good. It's time for me to step up and prove I'm worthy of that. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature.
Chupa grandson!
My stuff going forward will not be sexual. It's not like there's in a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes about.
Notice he said his content moving forward will not be sexual. He really thought that he could come back in here.
Content moving forward. That's like...
He really thought he could come back in here.
That is some... What's that? Entitlement?
Yeah.
It really is. It's... I'm trying to think of a good analogy, because I can think of, like, the general idea of... It's the people who fuck up something fierce in their field. And then they go, I'll do better next time.
Nah, dude, you're getting
think there's
fired.
Gonna be a next time?
You're getting fired.
That is bold of you to assume that you are so untouchable, unfathomably irreplaceable, that you would get a second chance. And you go outright and state that in your mea culpa. Why would you not say, I'm going to remove myself from this situation? And if they ask you to come back, that's when you consider it. He needs to not only fuck off upstairs, he needs to fuck off down a flight of 40 stairs. Like, what?
I'm playing sound effects while you're doing this. I'm playing the Steve Harvey yes kill, because I enjoy you going off like that. Sent me the line in Discord. Okay, let me read it. Hold on. Yeah, it was more than just what he said there. There was a longer line to that. He said, the old excuse is, I was thinking with my little head. Think about that. Is that ever something you want to be the case? That's something that should be fucking embarrassing. I want to be a man in control of myself, not an animal who is the slave to his urges. And yet that's what I was many a time for years. Thank you.
Yes. Let's just deflect the blame from myself to my penis.
Thank you, Wes, for sending
A
me that.
tale as old as time. My penis made me do it. You know that was like, that's always been a joke. That was the joke, is you're thinking with your dick and not with your other head. Like,
oh man, my husband is mad. I love it.
You're not supposed to take it seriously.
Yes.
Fucker.
Kill.
Respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person from now on. Thank you for your time. I hope you can forgive me, but if you can't, that's fine. I'm sorry.
So you ready to hear the actual apology?
No.
So it went from that to a slightly, and by slightly I mean like a 0.01% better apology.
Hey everybody, this is the rare serious video from me.
Rare.
I'm going to read what I wrote because that's the best way for me to organize my thoughts and really say what I mean. Please bear with me.
What was it who said it? Sprinkle Cake? That it was... The fact that he addresses it as a serious video is... It's like he's referring to it as content.
Yeah.
Like, this is... I'm producing a piece of content. This is not me reading an apology. I wouldn't even start it with saying, this is a rare serious video for me. It's just, hey guys, I need to say something really seriously. I'm just going to read this.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You should apologize for sending pics of those Pluto nose balls! I showed you the dog nose balls, didn't I? I did.
I apologize to all the people in the TCAP community, and especially the women. I have behaved inappropriately with so many women in the community. I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all women on the internet over the years that I've propositioned. The sketches I did with Kelp Pill and Tiffany Lockhart were
Kelp Pill and Tiffany.
We're back with the pensives and the strong pensives and their pronunciation.
way too sexual, with me having them say very sexual things. I've taken those videos down. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commented on how her breasts were bouncing. I apologize to the great Babsby for the times I made her uncomfortable, trying to get face pics from her. I've been way too sexual on the live streams with people I call my friends.
Friends?
Like Rotus True Tootsie, Erido, and Scarlet Ebony. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty, objectified, or in any other way uncomfortable. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual.
Any comments?
I apologize to anyone I may have left out, and I know that your pain is no less than anyone else I have mentioned. I haven't done this just on YouTube either. I've done it on Instagram, putting some very suggestive comments on pictures of women I found attractive.
Did you edit that out?
Just wait. There's another one of those moments.
Why wouldn't you edit that out?
You just wait. I promise you, it gets better.
For most of my life, I've had a fetish for genies, harem girls, and belly dancers. If I saw a pic of a woman that was dressed that way, I'd fetishize them. I'd say very sexual.
A pic. Not a picture. A pic.
Yeah. He has boomer brain. Like, he's seriously a boomer in the
Thanks to
brain.
them. 100%
In addition
proposition.
to being used as a basketball for half-court shots, did he also just, like, lick the lead paint chips up in his spare time? Didn't need to buy a...
Yeah, these taste sweet!
Didn't need to buy a Roomba because we had the Jorrun.
We had the Joran. The Jorabot.
Conditioning them.
I don't think you've seen the Jorabot.
Some women told me off, and others suffered in silence.
And others suffered in silence.
Why are you being so
That's
fucking
unacceptable.
dramatic? And again, this is even worse of a monologue reading. Like, at least on the phone call, it was slightly less theatrical.
Well, it's because he had Wes on the other line telling him what to
Hey,
do.
But does he not know how to read things like a normal human being? Not
No.
everything is a fucking novella, my guy.
Hey, Lord Identity.
I do the same thing on DeviantArt, sexualizing left and right.
Sexualizing left and right.
That's one of my
The
favorite.
Jorrun story.
Oh my god, it's sexualizing left and right. Like, what?
So many times I can't even count. For years. What's even worse than that? I've hit the like button on pics of little girls, children wearing the same types of outfits that turn me on the most.
Low-key, I don't know if it was just me being hyper-specific. It is like a tiny pet peeve of mine when people call things pics in like outside of text. It reminds me of when Verizon tried to be trendy and on my flip phone referred to it as Pix, P-I-X. And it made me want to die every time I looked at it.
Pigs!
The person who was alerting people to my predatory behavior first in a video and then through emails was not a troll.
Huh?
Good alliteration.
Yeah.
But someone trying to blow the whistle on me, which was the right thing to do, and it should be applauded.
Well, it's the right thing to do and should be applauded. Here's another one. You're going to be like, why didn't you edit that out? Are you ready?
Sorry, sip of water.
Sorry, sip of water. Sorry, chat. I need to... I had to take a sip of my soda.
When the video exposing me was released, I completely blew it off in a cavalier fashion, blocking it and getting it taken down. Even getting my friends to help me do that. I was so much more concerned with my reputation than doing the right thing. I privated my more sexual videos when I should have deleted them right away. I thought everything would blow over and I could...
Oh, yeah. He when people told him to take his content down, he privated a lot of it instead of just deleting it.
I mean, on one hand, leaving it privated is almost like an archive of your sins. On the other hand,
So they specifically asked him to take it down.
yeah, that, like, it's weird, the implications of that action. Like, making it unlisted versus privating it versus deleting it all give very different signals.
Mm-hmm.
Put said videos right back up. Avoiding humiliation was much more important to me than acknowledging what I had done like a real adult would.
Stop screaming at me.
When I saw the Google Drive...
That's another... Hold on.
The Google.
Hold on.
What I had done like a real adult would. When I saw the Google Drive...
The Google Drive?
The Google.
Like, what are you gargling, Joran?
I only Google my Googles.
Do you know he drinks the fucking Ramune sodas? Do you know that? Fun random fact. Because you hear him clinking it around in his streams.
And saw in black and white just how creepy and selfish and perverted I have become over the years. Everything
Black and
compiled
white,
in
that's
front
in full color, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
of my face. I couldn't pretend how I acted was right anymore. No more bullshit excuses that I'd always told myself. Those walls came down. I knew I
So melodramatic.
Yeah, like he can't help
Like-
himself.
was an asshole.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down these walls.
I made the same joke on a stream the other
my
day. We
fucking
have
God.
the same brain. This is
Tear
why we're
down
married.
these walls. Tear down this wall.
We got the same brain going on.
Same bitch.
There was no way to deny anything. I fucking hate what I've done and the person I've become. It's repulsive.
Witness me.
My own actions now make my skin crawl. I was raised in a Christian family where I was taught to respect women. I was taught to protect, not predate, children. I left the church
He was a Jehovah's Witness, by the way.
years ago, and I must have left the lessons of respect behind.
Mr. Gorbachev, back up
those files.
Daddy, I swear to God.
What a stupid thing to do.
What a stupid thing to do. Like this video. What a stupid thing to do.
Can you see why we find this shit so funny? Because it's
No!
just weird.
This makes me want to die.
Really?
You
Yes.
can say they changed and aren't going to do wrong anymore. But my best thinking, realistically, got me here.
He likes to say that a lot, too. My best thinking got me here.
Best thinking got me here. This is your best thinking.
It's like pseudo-intellectualism.
This is your best thinking. Think about how sad that is. Just let's take a step back for a moment. Your best thinking got you ostracized from a very accepting community.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
Because he was in the music community, too, and they were pretty accepting of him.
For taking all of the goodwill and squandering it. His best... That's his best?
I don't think he... Well, I mean, you see on the picture here, I gave him a little dent on his head because he got dropped on his head as a baby. He probably has, like, frontal lobe damage or something.
That's not the front.
It's fine. The whole brain is damaged.
So that I can really change my actions and thinking, I'm going to start seeing a mental health specialist. These issues I have need to be resolved.
Oh, and big surprise, he never went and saw a fucking mental health specialist.
I was going to make a joke of, I'll see him for 1 week.
He sent over, apparently he sent over paperwork to get a therapist, and then 3 weeks later was back on YouTube and under a new account.
Thank you all for listening to me. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. I'm going
again with the like.
And he put that in his final apology. This is his final apology, and he put that in there.
The stuff going forward. Stuff going forward.
I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person.
Yes, C and J Dev. Queen is like losing her goddamn mind right now.
From now on. Thank you for your time. I hope you can forgive me. If you can't, that's fine. I'm sorry.
Do you want the palate cleanser of Tegan telling Joran he sucks?
No.
No.
No. Because I have already made very clear my thoughts on.
Well, I'm gonna play that at the end anyways. So.
Oh God.
What?
He is a fucking piece of shit.
No, but it's like really cathartic to hear Tegan like ream him out.
For you, maybe.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not cathartic? Let's see. We've been going about 2 hours. Do you want to stop here?
What's next?
We've got the prequel call and the apology call. I can just skip the prequel call and go right to the apology call one.
Sure. Because
prequel call, really all it does is it just highlights Jorran's attitude of, they're trying
to tear down this Wolusi. Jinx, you're canceled.
I like that. I like that. Oh my God. Basically, Jorrun in the prequel call like treats the whole accusations as very like flippantly, like he's like whatever. So this is, you'll see.
Jinx, I'm going to drive to your house and shit in your front yard.
Well, then you'll get Jinx kicked out of their house. Because this
20 a Google Drive folder was released.
is the dent in Jorran's head called a Jorrussi.
Sprinkle cake?
Walkie slush.
Sprinkle cake? You're lucky you have a wrench.
By Whistleblower Mac and Cheese, dedicated to exposing the actions of YouTuber Joran Comedy. After initially denying the claims made by Mac and Cheese just 2 days earlier, the evidence was too loud to ignore, and Joran went into damage control mode.
You two better not have your first fight over Jorrun videos. So I think our marriage is strong enough to withstand that for now.
Sprinkle cake, you are also canceled, yes.
The following phone call was recorded on July 5, 2020, when YouTuber Westmost contacted Joran Comedy on Skype
I like the genie
after
music in the
examining
background.
the Google Drive. Westmost said he would no longer support or work with Joran Comedy, and for Joran to never contact him again.
Basically, Wes was like, go fuck yourself, don't talk to me.
Joran asked if he could call Westmost
Jorrun asked if he could call Wes.
and explain his side.
Throw the whole brain away.
This is the first of 5 phone calls from July 6th and July 7th, dealing with the Google Drive, the harassment of female TCAP members, and an apology that made waves in the community.
Sprinkle, I cannot with this.
The
Genussi.
Yeah, well, no, that's too clever for him.
The lampussy.
The lampussy. The O-face. The fucking O-face. I forgot about that.
Hello? Hi. Hey,
So you hear how he's like, hi. And meanwhile, Wes told him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, I would... I've received phone calls before from people I really did not want to talk to. I would say hello, they would say hi, and I would say fuck you and hang up. And then just repeat.
Well, Wes knew the trolling capabilities, so...
I'm just...
Y'all gonna make me cry.
Oh,
Stop it now.
spade in the
There's
shade.
My flowers, guys. I'm gonna get an old picture of them and put them in there.
Spade in the Shade has been moved to Friday 7/15 at 6 p.m. Pacific
Okay.
time. Join me and Evil Little McThuggets for a deep dive analysis of the latest Queen of Spade posts.
Okay.
Results of the cash coloring contest and new additions to the Wall of Shame.
Ooh.
Fuck clobber.
Hey, that's not nice. Though I will say, not gonna lie, the video where they send the genie to Jorran's work, and at the very end when it's like, fuck you, clobber. Like, that always makes me laugh, because it's, like, really fast and, like, just, like, randomly there. I got a donation.
And the need for the call. I
Oh, you can't hear it, can you? Oh, I'm sorry.
thought I made myself pretty clear with everything.
Well, I suck at
No
typing,
lampussy, use rub.
so I decided I would rather call you so I can let you know where my head's at and how things have progressed.
Well, I just want to start off by saying when you and I talked on Friday, you made it sound like this was all bullshit and it was nothing, and you know, I'm supporting you and I've supported you from the beginning here. And then when I see this stuff come out, this isn't a troll. You know, Vince called me a troll when I was exposing him for his bullshit. He called me
Wes is playing like 70 chess over here.
Pretty much. Like he's at all times thinking of ways to fuck with people, and I gotta admire that.
Troll told
It's big brain science.
everyone beforehand, hey, you're going to hear from this troll, don't believe anything he says. And that's what you did, but you had to have known that some of that, what was being talked about, was accurate. That wasn't bullshit.
I didn't watch the video at all.
Then you need to, because, you know, that's the same shit that Vince would say. I haven't watched the video. Someone put their time and effort into making a video to show some shit that you've done. And then when they're showing receipts, that's a little fucking girl that you're...
This is also some pretty good catharsism, because it's Wes just fucking reaming into this stupid ass genie fucker. Also, fun fact, Wes was engaging in activities during this. Activities? So, like, a lot of times he's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, a lot of times I'm pretty baked during this, and I don't, like, remember a lot of stuff, and I don't think I make a lot of sense. I'm like, nah, dude, like, you're making a lot of fucking sense right now.
You're like...
That's just, like, a plus to how intelligent Wes is.
These comments with the genie fetish, that's not okay.
I agree. You're absolutely right.
Isn't he such an alpha?
Was that a sigh that I heard?
I hope you're ready for 52 more sighs.
You counted.
He sighs 53 times in this.
You counted.
I did.
So then when someone's bringing it up and saying this guy has a problem, I saw the comment on Molly's video. That's someone's fucking daughter.
Molly's the one that he commented about her breasts, the bounce cam.
Got it.
And you're talking about her tits. That's not what the video was about.
Tits.
You're a grown man.
You're absolutely right.
What is this community built on, Jorrun?
What would you say the TCAP community is built on? What is the point of the TCAP community?
What is the point of the TCAP community?
Like, I mean, what do we do here? Like, what?
I'm trying to find a succinct way to put it. The TCAP community is like built on this.
No, Jason S. She didn't.
It's like a.
Like, what would you say our purpose is? You're not in the community, so it's not. I'm not looking for a specific
From the outside
answer.
looking in, it seems to me like it's almost a fellowship of like-minded people who sort of participate in a group therapy of sorts, of just like...
But if you break it down to bare bones, what are we really doing here?
Making fun of pedophiles.
Yes.
Trust and a safe place and...
Making fun of pedophiles and predators. What is your behavior very much like, Jorrun?
That's why I walked you through that. Yeah.
I went way overboard with the Molly videos.
Not just with that, why did it take you until now? And this is what I was saying the other night. Are you going to get ahead of this? And you're like, it's nothing. This is all made up. This is all bullshit. But now, 2 days later, now when the receipts come out, you want to go and do the after apology. This is what I was saying, the shit that never fucking works.
And Wes basically did say, like, hey, you want to get ahead of this before... He wasn't saying, like, oh, like, you needed to... He was just saying, like, hey, if you're going to address these allegations, you better do it before they bring the allegations to you, because, you know, Wes did PR and stuff, and it's always better when you come out with it first instead of apologizing after the fact.
This isn't new information. This is stuff that you knew was out there. You just hoped wouldn't be found, or maybe you had forgotten about, but some of this shit's really recent. You used Tiffany for your own pleasure, and that's not okay. And no matter what excuse you come up with, you know that's not okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me...
He's such an alpha, isn't he? Listen to this alpha just
the most alpha energy. It's exuding.
Hey, Corvo Commoner.
No, it's not sexual. It's sensual.
Yes, sensual.
I want to start here.
Where do I want to start here?
If you just bear with me. So, in the last couple days, I had a great conversation with Mini Syllables.
Like, why the fuck do I care? I don't fucking care that you were talking to Mini... Like, I mean, Mini Syllables is cool, don't get me wrong. But, like, I don't fucking care that you were talking to Mini Syllables, Joran. What the fuck does this have to do with anything?
But I had a great conversation. with Mini Syllables.
Where she started doing kind of a devil's advocate. And I really got to see, she's been awesome. She was nice, but at the same time really helping me see things.
Explain my thought
behavior that I
processes.
wasn't saying. And I'm like, I definitely have to address this stuff. The Tiffany video is down.
That's a lie.
The one I did after with her in club, the behind the scenes is down.
That's a lie.
I don't have Tiffany's number. I sent her a long apology on Skype. It's the main way I keep in touch with her. I took down all the comments about Molly, which you are 100% right. I was way, way fucking over the line, and I'm out of my...
I don't know if he actually took them down or not. I don't... Like, that one I don't know, but he for sure didn't take down the videos of Tiffany. He just privated them.
Goddamn mind. I honestly, and this is the best way I can put it, I honestly thought with the troll, this was just the same person who...
What does this have to do with anything? He's trying to go on this rabbit hole.
I was gonna say he's like rambling.
He's going on this rabbit hole to like get Wes to forget what the fuck they're talking about.
I'm not excusing me, and I'm just giving you my mind.
I don't fucking
Just
care
so you
about
know
your
where I'm
goddamn egg-shaped
When this
mindset.
happened on Twitter, I thought, okay, it's the same person who's been on my screen,
gone.
trying to get in my head, trying to make me look bad. It
Deleted.
probably is Vince.
Hi, I'm going to keep talking through this and acting like I'm explaining it when really it's just a method for me to try to justify my actions.
With this Twitter thing, I thought, you know what? In my recent videos, I've been talking about the difference between alpha and beta males. I may have awakened some basement dweller. Again, it's just my thought process. Who's jealous?
Yes, my thought process. I awakened the basement dwellers. Wait until he hears about Sigma males.
It's more like Sugma males.
That wants to take me down a peg. I've seen people
Jordan,
go after
I want
people
to
with a
stop. I
lot
want to
less
stop
than
you right there. I want to stop you right there before we go down the Lauren Armstrong rabbit hole up, because this is what this is sounding like to me.
Pay close attention to Joran's answer here, okay?
Oh boy.
Do you believe that any of your behavior is that of an alpha male? Any of the behavior?
Yes?
Yes. He said yes.
What?
Yeah, he said yes.
My head hurts.
We could stop if you want.
No,
that you
my head hurts because of the mental gymnastics.
Shown when you're debasing these women, you're using them for your own pleasure. You're going around, and it's not innocent flirting. You're treating these women like objects in a community built around sexual predators. That's not an alpha male. That's Lauren Armstrong with internet access. That's how you're behaving.
It's a pretty good line.
And I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize that, but you need to take a step back from all of this shit and really look at who you are.
But where are his canine teeth is my question. You see this? Where are his canines?
He was so alpha they had to defang him.
From an outside perspective, because you're talking all this shit about Lauren. All your stuff's about Lauren. Dude, you are Lauren as far as everyone's concerned. That's not how you treat people.
Yeah.
You're not coming off like that alpha male pimp. You're coming off like someone with very little experience who is using people, who got in with these people who are kind of well known within the TCAP community, involved them, and then involved them in sketches so that you can fap to it later. That's fucked up. And then when it was brought up to you on Friday, now whether you want to say you thought the troll and the catfish are the same person, or that doesn't matter.
And that's the crux of it. It doesn't fucking matter, Jorrun. Stop trying to shift blame.
He keeps trying to justify his actions by some method of just like
reflection.
I can deflect this. I can explain it away. I can make this legitimate if I just keep explaining it.
Yep. Make fun of Lauren. Make fun of Lauren. My jokes 60 much better than porn. Like, comment, subscribe if you like my vibe. Hit the bell as well. I don't know the rest of it.
It was me.
What's that look for? What the fuck was that? I was singing his rap.
Oh God.
Very clear that last message.
Did you already like scrub it from your brain?
Yes.
That they sent you, that was made very, very clear to you what you were doing and what you had been doing. And when I asked you about it, you were like, I can't apologize for something I didn't do. You're not just now finding out about this. So you're telling me you didn't have the self-reflection to look at what that person said, look back at the 2 days prior to what you had done and how you had treated this person. You were very demanding of this person from the very beginning and treated her or him like an object. So when people see that and you're warning, oh, it's a cat.
I just realized it's probably a good thing that I didn't play the prequel call because he's like, Jordan's like super transphobic in the prequel call.
Oh, yeah. I would not like to hear that.
Yeah, I actually like forgot about that till now. So it's good I didn't play that one. He uses some slurs. It's fun. It's great.
It's just a troll.
Yes, DNA. I played Bunky's rap.
And then they see the other things that
He
you've
loved
done.
it.
It all makes a really clear picture. What that person did was make me the perfect layout to make a receipt video if I need to. And I don't want to have to do that. But that's predatory. What you did was predatory.
He does it. Wait till I play the Tegan call. It's nothing but why do you think I made this meme?
I'm trying to arrange my thoughts here.
And taking the videos down 2 days later after the fact, when it was made clear, Jorrun, what you had done, that's not good enough.
Another side?
What I want to hear, Jorrun, I want to hear the thoughts that are actually going to make sense, not the excuses, not the other things. I actually want to know what you think and what you're going to do. Because you'll be run out of this community, and you know how this community works. You'll be run out of every community you try and join until you do something about this.
Yeah. Trying to decide what I want to say first, because you mentioned quite a few points. If you'll bear with me, I would rather just tell you what was going on through my head, whether or not it's stupid.
Jorrun, this is going to be a fucking story about deviled eggs or hot dogs. I'm going to lose.
This is going to be some story about deviled eggs or hot dogs.
It's not a Shaggy Dog story anymore. It's a deviled eggs story.
Well, the reason he said that is because you know how... Did I tell you about Lauren and the deviled eggs and the meatballs and the mac and cheese?
Absolutely you did. It's why I constantly make references to how you never make me mac and cheese.
Yeah, so like that's what he was saying there. I make you mac and cheese. I made you meatballs too.
I know. It was the joke. The joke was the last time I asked for mac and cheese, you're like, I don't know, I don't really feel like it. And I'm like, oh, you never make me the mac and cheese I asked for.
See you, Platroid. Ooh, from Denmark. That's cool. I don't know any Danish, but I appreciate you watching.
My shit. I don't want to hear any explanations about anything. You know what you put out there, and you know what you did. What explanation are you going to give me that's going to...
He's 50, by the way.
...to make me go... Makes total sense that you're on a...
I don't know how old Wes is. I don't know if, like, Wes is younger or, like, they're the same age, but it's just like, yo, dude, why is a 50-year-old man getting, like... Why is he putting up with getting talked to like this?
9-year-old girl...
He is a man-child.
...page in a genie costume liking it. After also fantasizing about drawings of
I know
genies
Danish
and all
audios.
kinds of other genies and just genie. What explanation can you give me, Lauren? What explanation can you give me?
Did you notice he called him Lauren?
I was just about to say something.
Fun fact, he did that on accident.
Really?
Wes said he didn't do that on purpose.
That's
my favorite fact about this call.
me that's gonna make any fucking sense.
I'm younger than Jorrun. I think he was the oldest member in the community by years. Yeah, that's what I thought, Wes. Like, you definitely don't come across as somebody as old as Jorrun.
The time for explanations is over. Now you need to figure out what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Okay. He does that a lot, too. He does... I can't do it. I'm a baby and can't do that whistle.
Well, so far, I've apologized to Tiffany. I have taken down the video. I've taken down the stuff on Molly's.
So many people call him Lorne on accident when streaming him. It just happens. He acts so much like him. He does. He really does. It's just Lorne. He's just Lorne. It's so fucking bizarre that somebody this unaware would come into this community and make fun of Lorne, and then he's fucking Lorne. Like,
hey, Jason, please don't use that word.
I was thinking very, very seriously about doing
Cornville foreskin. Yes, Daddy Wes. Anything you say.
an apology video.
Wes, can I watch an episode of I Dream a Genie before I go to bed tonight, Wes?
I had already decided.
So you're thinking about it, or you decided? Because those are two different things. You're thinking about doing it, or you decided to do it.
I've made a decision. It's just a matter of exactly what I want the content to be and exactly what the delivery is. It's already in the works.
Well, I mean, when I talked to you about it on Friday, you were talking about making it a joke because you thought it was a joke. But now more stuff is...
Your archives.
Did you say don't forget to delete your archives?
I said you deleted your archives.
I love you so fucking much. Oh my god. You're perfect. Oh, and then Jason finishes it up with, it's gone, deleted. That's from another call. I'll have to play it for you sometime.
Oh no.
Coming out, and it's not a joke now. Now it's something serious. And
Is this a
the
fucking
people
joke,
who
Jordan?
had your back yesterday, who were going through this whole thing to figure out who this person was who's trolling you, those people aren't going to have your back. Everyone hates being fooled. And when you have these people fighting on your behalf yesterday, trying to figure out who was trolling you, getting videos taken down, they're going to be pissed. And it wouldn't take any of that stuff other than the little fucking girl in the genie costume. Do you just go and search Aladdin and Magic Lamp and you're...
Fun fact, the prequel call, which happened on a Friday, and then this call happened on the 4th of July or so, around 4th or 5th, around that time. They hadn't seen the picture of the, like, there was a Google Drive that had been being formed, and they hadn't realized that he was liking pictures of children yet. So that's why Wes is so pissed in this call, because he learned about it.
Oh.
And that's why he's so fucking pissed off. This is like...
So this is where it went from, haha, we're being funny, making fun of person who's, like, preying on other members of the community, to he is potentially preying on children.
Yeah, by this point, like, that's when they realized, oh, fuck this guy. Right before this call. Yep, that's what I thought. Like, right before this call started.
Just jacking off.
This is where the other shoe dropped. This is where
the other gold shoe.
I'm leaving.
Wait, do you know about that? Did I tell you about that?
Unfortunately, you did tell me about that.
Yeah, he's got a single gold shoe.
Everything that comes up?
No.
You know it looks like that, though, right?
Wait, I gotta rewind that because I like this part.
Do you just go and search Aladdin and Magic Lamp and you're just jacking off to everything that comes up?
No, Wes. I type in genie.
It looks like that, though, right?
I understand. I absolutely understand. If I talk to you more in depth about the sketch with Tiffany, would that help, or would you rather not even just hear about that?
Yeah. Let me hear let me hear about the sketch with Tiffany.
Okay. So the situation with that is, when I started talking to Tiffany, I told her I have 3 sketches. You can pick which one you want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
She said that one.
Okay.
With that sketch, I mean...
Yeah, I understand is not an answer. I understand it's congratulations, you still have comprehension abilities. Now fucking answer me.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like an asshole, but it's too late for that.
Oh, here's him trying to make a joke, by the way.
I hope this doesn't make me sound like an asshole, but it's too late for that. And I say that honestly. No sarcasm.
Then why did you say it in a sarcastic tone, Joran?
I was not, and if you don't believe me,
Doesn't make me sound like an asshole. It did.
Yeah, you are very right not.
He says this a lot, and it's weird. So he keeps saying, "You're very right not to believe me, and I wouldn't blame you if you didn't." And then he gets surprised when people call him out for lying because he just goes and tells an immediate lie after saying that. Like him saying, "Oh, well, Wes, I'm about to lie to you," and then lies. Like, that doesn't make it any better, Joran.
I can't remember. I feel like there's a term for when people unintentionally project what they're about to do and then they do it.
A Freudian slip?
No. Like, they unintentionally just straight up admit to what they were going to do and then don't realize at all that they admitted the thing that they were going to do and they continue to be sly about it. I can't remember what it's called.
I'm sure
but there's
chat
like
will know.
There's a fucking word for it, and that is exactly what he just did.
That was not arousing to me only because my feelings for Tiffany since the beginning have been sisterly.
That's a shit-ass excuse.
Sisterly. So he's into incest now.
That's what I was about to say. He made a sexy genie sketch for him to get off to, and he thinks of Tiffany as a sister?
Sisterly.
Duper's Delight. I think that's it, honest. Well, sort of. Sort of. Duper. Do you know what Duper's Delight is?
No.
Have you, in me watching like the thousands of hours of footage multiple times, have you seen the interview with Chris Watts where he's getting interviewed by newscasters and he's like, I don't even know where my family is, and he's like smirking kind of weird?
Okay. Yes. Sorry, for some reason I thought Duper was a name. I'm tired.
So,
it was a day. Duper's Delight. Yeah. No, it's like the entitled sense of smugness where they're
because they're like, I'm getting away with like lying.
They don't even realize how badly they are telling on themselves.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that.
Jorrun, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Would you please take a seat?
This is great. Are you ready?
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god. I love it. Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, Peter O'Keefe.
You're gonna tell me that this person who you didn't know, you still don't know, who you've talked to a minimal amount, who has a very sexy voice, that you didn't at all sexualize her. Tell me that again. I want to hear it again. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning again.
Should I just switch topics?
Just switch topics. That is like
beta.
I have admitted defeat. I cannot talk my way out of this one. I don't. I don't even know where to pivot from this. I'm fucking done.
Can I just switch topics, Wes? Wes, I'm such an alpha that I need to ask you permission.
No, I want to hear the story again. I'd like to hear it again. Everything about the sketch. I'd like to hear it again.
Okay.
And then he just immediately is like, oh, okay, and then like goes in to tell the story again. Like, what?
So I contacted Tiffany. We started talking on the phone. I said, I have an idea for 3 sketches. And which one would you like to? You have carte blanche, you choose. She's like, okay, I think the genie one is the most interesting.
Which one did you offer first?
How long do you think it's going to take him to answer this question?
A minute.
None of them had been written, but I said,
which one did you offer
3
first?
ideas. I listed them off.
He's so bad at this. I listed them off, Wes.
Which one? Jorrun, I'm asking a very simple question. When I'm saying which one did you offer first, I'm asking if there was a list, right? Which one was first on the list, Jorrun?
I said, well, the first one I started writing already was the one with the genie.
Okay. So now let's flip this around. Now stop. Because, and the reason why I wanted you to tell me again, because I wanted to see if you catch yourself where you're trying to put it on Tiffany. Well, I gave her 3 options, and that's the one she chose. But I noticed when we talked on Friday...
He's such a fucking snake. He really just tried to blame Tiffany for that.
I don't have words.
He's so scummy, isn't he?
Like what Anna said in the quotes, she chose to be a genie.
Yeah. Yeah.
She chose to wear those shorts. She chose to walk like that.
Yep.
She chose to date him.
Jorran's a piece of shit.
Because you keep information...
Boy, nothing really, endears me to someone like victim blaming.
You see why we clown on him now. Because he's such a piece of shit.
See, I don't even know if I could clown on him with any of the regularity that you all do. I don't have a really angry disposition.
You don't. I've only seen you angry like once.
Yeah, it takes a lot to get me angry. Most of the time I'm just irritated, maybe frustrated. True anger is not something I experience often. If I had to interact with this person or even talk about them for any extended period of time, I don't know how long I would actually keep my composure for. It is a level of frustration that I rarely feel, to the point that he is both so unaware and so brazen that it is sickening and nauseating, really. Like, it's nauseating and it's frustrating that he just continues to keep falling into the same fucking pitfalls and refuses to learn. Oh, maybe don't step on the spot that looks like it's freshly dug. Like, there's no thought process there other than cover my ass, 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 deflect. How the fuck do you live like that?
How is he 50 years old?
I wasn't even gonna...
Do you want me to stop? I could play the Tegan call if you want.
We'll go to that.
Okay. Give me a sec. It basically ends with him saying, I want to write an apology and I very much would like your help with it. And Wes is like, you want me to co-write an apology for you? Alright. We'll end with this because it's pretty good. Hello? Just listen to how fucking... Hello? So this is Tegan. He's calling Tegan.
Boy.
Stefan, you better start talking. Okay. What do you have to say for yourself?
And so Tegan said yesterday that he found out about this stuff, and this is like the same day that he found out about it all.
Oh, so he's still very raw.
Yeah, you'll hear. It's a little emotional. I'll give you a warning on that.
Oh, good. The sigh immediately.
Yeah. Here, hold on. We'll hear it again.
Okay. What do you have to say for yourself?
I fucked up very, very badly.
No, like, fucked up is drinking a little bit too much and hitting on a girl at a bar even after she says no one too many times and your boys have to, like, carry you out. That's I fucked up. This is systematic years of patent behavior.
Yeah.
That's not fucked up. That's like beyond. You piece of shit, dude.
He said yesterday he kept calling him a piece of shit because he was like so angry that he was like, I don't want to like threaten this guy with violence. If I don't call him a piece of shit, I will threaten him with violence. Was basically what he said.
Honestly, I don't blame him.
Please correct me. Please correct me. Because the way that I'm understanding this is that you're like a fucking con man. I mean, I was conned. You really ingratiated yourself into an online network of people whose sole existence is to shame sexual predators. And you went into that group and poked and prodded at people who are victims of sexual predators and friends and family of sexual predators to find damaged people and be a sexual predator upon a group of community built against sexual predators? Am I understanding this right, Stefan?
You're pretty close.
What do you mean you're pretty close?
He's hit the nail on the head.
Pretty close. Yeah, pretty close. We're pretty close to the point of, oh yeah, no, I was trying to hit the Empire State Building with this rock.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit.
I'm willing to answer any questions that you might have. Where are you going? Oh, you need to take a second? Oh, I didn't realize this would piss you off so much. I apologize. You piece of shit! Yo, let's just listen to him get screamed at some more.
Piece of shit. Do you know? You know, forget. I'm not even worried about the fact that Funny Please is dead right now.
This was so detrimental to these people, like his IRL, like I guess friends you could call them. He wasn't even in the comedy troupe anymore, and they disbanded to get away from the fact that they knew him.
The fact that they were once associated with
him.
It's absolutely dead, and you killed it. Of all people, you. All the shit you talked about Steve and Derek and everybody else, Ian and everybody, and it was you that put the final death nail in it. But I'm not even worried about that, because to be honest, the loss of my 5 years of my life, of my art, of my time, of my effort, of my energy pales in comparison to what you did to these girls. Piece of shit.
It's like he's about to cry.
I would too. Like,
I'm gonna cry for Tegan. Look at him.
There are few things lower than preying on someone while they are at their most vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And you went to a community that has built their own support network. And it's not exclusively this vulnerable population, but it attracts that sort. Because it's commiseration, it's
catharsis
building, it's catharsis. There's so many facets to it that attract that kind of attention to it from that kind of person. And to just go and throw that right back in their faces and try to be exactly what they are trying to escape from is abhorrent. Doesn't even begin to cover the level of depravity.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe your YouTube friends won't tell you how it is because they're scared to talk straight to you because they don't want to use the right language because they might get demonetized. Well, I'm fucking unsponsored, Stefan, so I'm going to tell you how it is. What you did is fucked. You are fucked. I am ashamed of knowing you. I was on the phone with you, messaging you, so as you knew.
Brianna, Tegan is the guy who is like yelling at Jorrun right now. He founded the comedy troupe that Jorrun was in.
Who this shit was going on? I had no idea. I didn't even know this community T with T capital. I didn't even know it existed. Okay, but I cannot believe what you've done to this group of people, and I can't believe that I provided a platform to you. I'm ashamed. I thought of you as a brother, as a partner, and you had me conned. And to make it even worse, Stefan, is you used accomplishments that we had.
Because he posted the Funny Please stuff on the YouTube channel.
Right.
To on these people. Things that I provided for you, you used as ammunition on these people, you piece of shit.
Hi, I'm a serial baby puncher, and I just got this job at the infirmary ward.
Oh my god! Are you gonna be like Sonic the Hedgehog and punching pregnant women?
Yeah, for newborns. I just got this job here. I hope it well suits my my particular set of skills I have here. I see absolutely no problems with this employment, and I hope it continues.
Winnie's boyfriend / husband just posted the interview with Tegan. It's very good. I would recommend listening to it. You get some really good insight onto Tegan, and like, you know, a lot of us like meme on this because we're just like, you piece of shit. But he was legit, like, this whole situation legitimately traumatized Tegan. So it's nice to hear that he's starting to heal, like, a couple of years after this all went down.
And you were on the phone with me. We was messaging. I was telling you just the other day, I'm just so grateful you're such a friend of mine because I didn't know any of this shit because I've been in the dark about who you are for years, apparently.
Quite the level of betrayal, too.
Yeah.
Being, like... It would be like someone you spent 5 years cultivating a relationship with, seeing very regularly, and then just one day you find out that actually in their spare time they're
a serial killer.
They punt kittens for fun. Like,
and
there's not a situation where it is acceptable. There's no situation where you don't feel hurt, you don't feel betrayed, you don't feel lied to, of just like how, and you start to like doubt yourself almost, of just how did I not realize this person was like this?
Which I'm pretty sure in the interview he even said he was like, I always thought Jorrun was a weirdo, but
right. So you internalize it. It was just like, could I have prevented this? Is there something I did wrong? And that is that makes them, Tegan, a better person in this situation for recognizing that and not directing much of their agony inwards and instead directing it at the source.
Yeah, he right, Foreskin, he was upset that he defended Jorrun in the past against other members of the troupe. And the thing is, at least with Tegan, you know, Tegan's made mistakes, but it was very clear in the interview yesterday, he owns up to his mistakes. So I'm sure this is really, just really hard for him.
And you didn't even give me a heads up. You didn't even say, hey, Tegan, I did terrible things, and I'm finally going to face the consequences for my horrible actions. There's going to be massive fallout. You might want to get ahead of it. You didn't even give me that option.
And that's the other, like, shitty part. He didn't even give the people in his real life the option of preparing for this fallout.
No warning.
Oh, also, I have to do the complimentary intro for Tracy Hamill.
I just want to drop trail and have Bigfoot come over, stick his 9-inch wiener in me, and just have a good old time fooling around in the woods. When he pulls up his breeches and leaves, and I go away a happy man. I found Bigfoot. Bigfoot's real, and he tried to eat my ass.
Fuck you and goodbye. Words to live by.
Exactly, Sprinkle Cake.
All this time, I thought that I was the risk. This whole time, I thought you working with me was going to be damaging for your career. I worked every day to do right by you. And you piece of shit.
Aww.
You not only shit on my dreams and my friends' dreams, but you've hurt people. And you're not even sorry. I heard that as sorry excuse. You're not extremely sorry, Stefan. Saying a word like sincere does not mean that you're sincere.
That's right, Foreskin. He said yesterday he was basically doxxed because of Jorrun because he had no idea any of this was going to happen.
Fucking infuriating.
And the reason he was recording this is because he knew that there was going to be fallout, and he was like, look, I want to make sure people know that I am not associated with this guy, basically.
Yeah.
Is Tegan legitimately pissed? I think so. After hearing his interview yesterday, I definitely think so.
Sounds almost pissed to the point of tears.
Yeah. Well, there was a theory before we had the interview, and it's not to say that we doubted Tegan's sincerity, but we didn't really get an insight into how he felt about the whole thing. We didn't really know him. for a while we were like, is this just like he's just kind of doing this for show? But then like we heard like he was legitimately upset by it. So
it's pure posturing. The terrible thing is if you hadn't gotten caught, and even after you got caught, you tried lying and you victim blamed, you piece of shit. After you were caught, you victim blamed. And you got other people in this community to rally against one of your victims, you piece of shit.
Sorry that happened to you, Sprinkle Cake. I can't imagine that level of betrayal to, like...
Right? Like, you did... Sprinkle Cake, I love you.
And I mean, my own anxieties are mean enough as is. If it weren't for the fact that Cybersqueak is such a good person, that was genuinely a concern that I had while I was sort of more or less financing our lives while they went to culinary school and taking care of things when they didn't have insurance before we were engaged and things like that. I did always have that sort of, like, niggling voice in the back of my head that was just like, hey, what if this is all just a ruse, and then once they have what they want, they just up and leave? And it took everything in me to quiet my anxieties, to not dwell on past betrayals and not project that onto people and assume the best of them. And so I cannot fathom the level of sadness and betrayal that I would feel if those fears had been come to realize. And I sincerely feel for you with that. That is a pain no one should have to feel.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You sound all sad.
It just hits hard.
I love you.
I love you too.
You're right. Everything you're saying is true.
Always crying.
You piece of shit. Fuck you. You fucking piece of shit. I'm ashamed. I never thought of you as a friend. You piece of shit. You piece of shit. I hope to God that you find a way to not be a threat to society. Get yourself institutionalized, you piece of shit. I'm done with you. Funny Please is over, and you're the reason why, and that pales in comparison to the evils that you've put upon others, you piece of shit.
Ah!
I'm done.
Oh, fun fact, Tegan said a couple minutes after he filmed this, he realized he didn't scream at Jorrun about the kids situation, so he called him back, and Jorrun answered, and he screamed about the children's situation. We don't have footage of that, but I do find that entertaining. You okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Was this a bad idea?
No.
Here, I'll find something funny to play us out on.
It's a lot of introspection and processing.
Did I do anything?
No.
Okay.
There's nothing that you did, my love.
I did take my meds. Okay. My channel.
Thank you, WBH. I forgot to remind them today.
Let's see. Playlists. Yeah, and Jorrun answered cheerfully, "Hello." All right, so I found this earlier while looking for stuff, so we'll watch this and then we'll call it a day. I don't know what this is, but it's entertaining. So
it's okay, Sprinkle Cake.
I don't know what this is, but it's funny. And I think it's rather fitting for the topic. Tunic vibes.
This is something.
Wonder. This is so weird. And then Jorrun comes in like, "Awooga!" Because he's a weirdo. She has a very nice voice.
Yeah. Very stark contrast.
Yeah, here comes this guy.
I like the green screen flipping his pants.
Yeah. Okay, that was actually fucking funny. Fuck you, Winnie's boyfriend / husband. You cheating on me with Saul? Who's Saul? Who the fuck is Saul? What is his voice doing?
He's way up in his, like... It's like he's pressing his tongue to his palate and just throwing his whole voice up into his nasal cavity.
I don't want.
See, he's just throwing it up into his nose.
I don't want to be mean because I don't think they speak English. It's silly. Like, I'm not making fun of them because they can't speak English. It just sounds a little silly.
Sounds 80 yard.
She sounds like she looks concerned.
A little bit.
What the fuck? Oh, she tried to. Oh, she's gonna kill him. Holy shit, that was good. That was worth it. Well, I want to say thank you very much to my husbando, Mr. Cybersqueak.
That was absolutely terrible. Expect the divorce papers in the mail.
You wouldn't divorce me.
I mean, you're right, but that doesn't mean I can't threaten it.
Who's gonna take care of you when you get your hand surgery?
Absolutely no one, and I will suffer for it.
Ruben will. Excuse me, Ruben will. Pee Pants. Where is Pee Pants, Ruben? Ruben! Oh, no Ruben, goodbye. But yeah, it looks like Kelp Pill is streaming right now, so go over there. Go say hi to Kelp Pill. I promise next time I ask you to come on a stream, it won't just be Jorrun stuff.
Appreciated.
Well, I will see y'all.